All right, we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome in Orioles Rockies Game 3 of a 3-game set. Each team has split the first 2 games. Orioles won the first game 5-3. Rockies came back last night, won 7-5. We're going to talk a little bit about that game. Obviously, we'll go over lineups for today, talk about pitching matchups, and lots of other things. But good to have all of you here. Thanks, everyone, for being here. I hope everybody's having a great start to their Sunday. I'm having a good Sunday, and so far, we hope you guys are too. Thanks for everybody being here. What's up, Sony? Welcome in. Good to see you. Orioles and Rockies about to get started on the final game of this 3-game set. And I feel like I say this every single time we do a live stream. It's a biggie for the O's. They really, really need this game. Jeannie's in here as well. What's up, Jeannie? Welcome in. They really, really need this game. Let's go over a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. As you guys, I can't talk now. As you guys see, the sub goal and the like goal are up here for today. We've increased them a little bit. Kind of going out on a limb. The last couple streams have been doing really well. Slyster, welcome in. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Good to have you here. We are at 882 on the sub count. We're trying to get to 900. That's a big ask, I know. That's like 18 subs. We got 13 on what was it? Thursday night, or I think it was, or Friday night. So it's definitely a possibility. And the like goal, I've bumped it to 50 today. So we're gonna go out on a limb for both of these. We'll see what happens. But just glad to have you all here. So let's go over the lineups for today's game. Then we'll talk a little bit about last night's game. For Colorado, they have pitching for them Ty Blach, who I think was just called up. He's 0-0 with a 6.36 ERA. A real opportunity again for the Orioles today to put up some runs. The Rockies are last in Major League Baseball with a team ERA of 5.52. The Orioles have scored a total of 10 runs in the series. 5 in the first game, 5 in the second game. They really should hopefully put some runs on the board today. But for the Rockies, Tovar is leading off, followed by Rogers. McMahon is batting third, Doyle is fourth, Toglia is fifth, Jones is sixth, Cave is seventh, Beck is eighth, and Romo is ninth. For the Orioles, Zach Eflin is off the DL. He is starting today for the O's. Big start for the Orioles. 3.72 ERA. He's had 4 starts before he went to the injured list, and he's been really, really good for the O's. 4 starts, 4 quality starts for him. He's been fantastic. And for the Orioles, their lineup for today is going to have Austin Slater batting first in left field, Anthony Santander batting second in right field, the slumping Gunnar Henderson batting third at short, fourth at DH is Eloy Jimenez, fifth at first base is Emmanuel Rivera, sixth and playing third base is Kobe Mayo. He was called back up. Of course, rosters expanded today. He gets the call. Seventh in center field is Cedric Mullins. Eighth and catching is James McCann, and batting ninth at second base is Jackson Holiday. So no Adley Rutschman yet again in the lineup. No Colton Cowser in the lineup today, and that's because Ty Blach is a lefty. So we will see what that brings to the Orioles today. The lineup, the Orioles earlier in the season, especially in April and May and June, had a lineup that like 1-9 scared you. You looked at it and you were saying, wow, where's the hole in this lineup? Not quite that anymore. And injuries have had a lot to do with that. No doubt about it. And speaking of injuries, Ramon Arias did go on the injured list today, the 10-day, 15-day IL with a sprained ankle. We will see what any other corresponding moves are other than the Kobe Mayo for now. So Mayo, with both Westberg and Arias out of the lineups, for the foreseeable future, is going to get his shot at third base. He's really going to start to play a little bit more. I can see it happening. Westberg, I think we're still a couple weeks out before he gets the call. So this is going to be his opportunity, and hopefully he takes it takes the bull by the horns and really takes advantage of this with the Orioles because they're going to need him. Also, Dean Kramer got hit with a pitch last night. Got hit with a batted ball up the middle, hit it off his hand. He did not go to the injured list. As of right now, he has a contusion on the hand. Nothing broken. They took x-rays. They were negative. They have not put him on the injured list at this moment, so hopefully he'll be able to come back and pitch for the Orioles. Because it seems like just as they get Zach Eflin back, Dean Kramer gets hit, and here we are again. It's been tough for the O's. They really can't get anything going. Every time we turn around, there's another injury. It's been like they're snake bitten. I don't want to say cursed. That's not the right word. Snake bitten this year. Lots of injuries. 10 to 11, 12 guys on the injured list. But they just need to hang on. And again, it's that stretch of games where I put it in my video. If you guys haven't checked it out, if one of my mods could put it out there. I do have a video out there right now of talking about this next stretch of 21 games that started on Friday against the Rockies, where the Orioles play in some sub 500 teams. They have the second easiest schedule the rest of the way in September. The rest of the way, they have the second easiest schedule in baseball. This is a real opportunity for them to really supplant themselves as the East winners and win this division. The Yankees, on the other hand, have like the 26th easiest schedule. So they've got it a lot harder than the Orioles do the rest of the way. And the Yankees are losing again today, and they're losing big right now. It's only the top of the fifth inning, but they're losing to the Cardinals 7-2 at home. And Boston is losing 2-1 to Detroit. But the Orioles have a real opportunity. They have teams like Colorado. After today at Colorado, they head home to play the White Sox for 3. They've got Detroit coming up for 6 games. Detroit's not very good this year. They got the Giants coming up. The Giants are right around 500. They're a very beatable team. They've got Tampa Bay and Boston, who they've played very well against this year. So they've got opportunities coming up. We'll see if they do anything with it. You know, I talked about this last night on my Facebook page. I don't have a Facebook page for my Birdland network, but on my personal page, I'm talking about how dependent the Orioles are on home runs. And I gave an example of just how it doesn't have to be that way. Here's a Colorado Rockies team that is third worst record in Major League Baseball, and they scored 7 runs on the Orioles yesterday. How many of those runs did they score off the home runs? 0. Singles, doubles, balls in the gap, good at bats, and they got 7 runs with no home runs. They just got on base. They hit well. They had good at bats. They took advantage when they had to. And the Orioles don't do that. It seems like it's all or nothing with them. You know, even yesterday, they scored 5 runs. 3 of the 5 runs were off of home runs. The only real big hit they got was a 2-out, 2 RBI single from Ryan O'Hearn, which was probably, in my opinion, the best at bat of the day for the Orioles. And they haven't been doing that consistently. The 9th inning for the Orioles last night was a microcosm of the last 2 months for this team, of how they've played. They get a leadoff walk from Cedric Mullins. He then steals second base. He steals second base, and at that point, Emmanuel Rivera, who was at the plate, had 2 strikes on him. So now we got a man in scoring position with nobody out. Emmanuel Rivera strikes out. Next batter comes up is Jackson Holliday. Jackson Holliday strikes out. And then Gunnar Henderson comes to the plate. Gunnar Henderson walks. And when he walks, there's a pass ball. So guess what? Now you've got Cedric Mullins at third. So you've got first and third now, with 2 outs, mind you, at this point, because the 2 guys that had a chance to drive in a run have now struck out. And that brings Adley Rutschman to the plate. And Adley Rutschman strikes out. So the Orioles, in all 5 batters that they had in that inning, not one guy put a ball in play. 2 guys walked, 3 guys struck out. It was how bad it was last night for them. Couldn't even put 1 ball in play to get even 1 run home. Couldn't even do anything in that 9th inning. It was really, really bad. It was very frustrating to watch this team play. Just 1 second for me. But I'm glad to have all of you here. We're hoping for a win today. And hopefully the Orioles will get it. Jeannie, it's a link for my, I think it's the latest video I did on the channel. If you can share it. If you can't, no big deal. When O's do get on, we don't run enough getting in scoring position. Well, they're running. I agree with you, Slyster. But they are. Laura, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, I did see that they released him. What's up, Victor? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you as well. They did release Wall. I saw that. But they are running a little bit more lately. Jackson Holliday's stolen a couple bases in this series. Cedric Mullins stolen a couple bases. So I feel like they are starting to steal a little bit more. But, again, big opportunity today to get this game, get this series win, come home on a high, and hopefully from there they can go ahead and start a nice streak. Because they haven't been able to start any kind of streak this season at all. And they really, really need one. But we're about to get started here. Austin Slater's coming to the plate. Ty Blach is on the mound. We're about ready to go. Anthony Slater, Anthony Santander, Gunnar Henderson, Eloy Jimenez, Emmanuel Rivera, Kobe Mayo, Cedric Mullins, James McCann, Jackson Holiday. We'll see what the Orioles can do with it. Hopefully they can get out early and get some runs. Good to have all of you here. Yeah, just a little bit more. It's not a ton for sure, Slyster. I would agree with you. But it's hard to run when you're losing. And, I think they have to find ways to get out early. And it's been an Achilles heel for the Orioles all year long, is getting early leads. For some reason, as strong as they are at the top of the lineup, they can't seem to get out to early leads. And they can't seem to put games away. Some teams have this ability once they, like for instance, I'll give you just an example today. We're talking about the St. Louis game. St. Louis was losing 2-1. They went ahead 4-2. Now they've made it 7-2. So they are adding on runs against the Yankees. They're adding on runs, tack on runs. That's important in baseball because you take what could be a 3-2 game, and that other team is thinking, hey, we're still in this game. We got a shot, a bloop and a blast, and we have a lead. You then go from 3-2 to 7-2, 8-2, and then it's like, geez, we need a lot of runs. Makes it a little bit harder. So I think the Orioles have to find a way to do that. But we will see. So Austin Slater's about to step into the box. We are about to get started here. Ty Blach has the ball. He's ready to go. He's about to step on the mound, and we're about to get our first pitch. Orioles, Rockies, final game for these two teams this year on September 1st. Happy September, everybody. The stretch run to the playoffs and the pennants has begun. Ty Blach is set. Austin Slater's in the box. The first pitch is outside, ball one. First pitch is at 3:11 p.m. 208 average, 2 home runs, 15 RBIs for Austin Slater. 593 OPS. Second pitch, strike right there, 1-1. They have selected the contract of David. Ben Wells is just, he's going to be on the taxi squad. I don't know that he's even going to play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, ball 2, 2-1. Thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the video I have talking about the next 21 games for the Orioles. And I really break it down. So you get a chance, check out that video. 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Outside, ball 3, 3-1. And this is important, too. The Orioles can get a good lead early in this game. It could be a good sign for them. Austin Slater's got a 3-1 count here. Let's see what he does. 3-1 pitch. That is high. Ball 4. So there we go. Just like that. Leadoff walk by Austin Slater. Ty Blach coming in from the minor leagues has not pitched well at all. And already he's behind the 8 ball. And that's going to bring Anthony Santander to the plate. Of course, Santander's had a very good power season for the Orioles. I'll say power season. 8 votes so far. Thanks, everybody. We'll get into his power numbers here in a second. But his overall numbers are a little bit. Here's first pitch to him. Swing and a foul back. Oh, it got the catcher. That's a swing and a foul. Strike 1. 0-1. The umpire will give him a minute. Yeah, I just think every time Santander swings, he's swinging so hard, like he's swinging for the fences. He's behind pitches. The trainer is out looking at the catcher for the Colorado Rockies. Well, he looks like he's okay. 238 average, 39 home runs, 88 RBIs, 826 OPS for Santander. The 238 average is what really bothers me. 0-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive to left field. In comes the left fielder. He does not get there. He short hops it. Austin Slater's going to make the turn, and he is going to go to third. There's going to be another hit for the Orioles. A single by Anthony Santander. The left fielder broke in on the ball. It looked like at first he was going to try to make a diving catch, and then he held up, and the ball short hops him, and Slater because the ball gets away from the left fielder, is able to take an extra base and go to third. So first and third already for the Orioles here in the first inning. I probably should have had that ball. I think the left fielder should have had that. Oh, geez, Anthony Santander fell going around first base. The Orioles just can't stay healthy. What is going on? So here's Gunnar with 2 men on, nobody out. First pitch to him. There's a curveball right there, strike. Gunnar's average has really dipped lately. 275 now. He was batting as high as 292. He's 1 for 9 in the series. 33 home runs, 78 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. I think what I'm seeing when I watch Gunnar's at bats, he is really pulling off the ball. He's not staying through the zone longer with his bat. He is really pulling off the ball. He's not going with pitches. And he's outside pitchers to the outside, which I talked about the other night. They continue to pitch him outside. He's just not getting to him because he's just not going with the pitch. 0-2 pitch. Ball low and inside. 1-2. If he just stays through the zone a little bit longer and just takes the pitch where it's delivered, he'll go the other way with the ball. His power numbers aren't going to be there, but he's going to get some more hits. And he needs to do more of that. They're setting up outside. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive center field. That ball is down. That's for a base hit. That's going to score Slater. And Gunnar Henderson comes through. That's 3 hits in a row for the Orioles, and they take a 1-0 lead. Nice piece of hitting there. He stayed through the ball and lines it right back up the middle for a base hit. 3 hits, 1 run in. That's what I want to see out of the O's, guys. Get hits, line drives, base hits. It doesn't have to be home runs. A walk and 2 singles, and just like that, the Orioles are on the board with a 1-0 lead. That's awesome. That's what we need. Austin Slater scores. First and second now. Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch to him. It's a strike right there. Curveball. Nice pitch. So here we go. First and second. Nobody out. A run in already for the Orioles. A real chance here to put up a crooked number in this first inning and really put Colorado behind the 8 ball early. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside, ball 1, 1-1. Yeah, let's go O's. They're off to a good start. 12 likes already. Thanks, gang. Eloy set, 1-1 pitch, low, ball 2, 2-1. Zach Eflin on Friday did have a bullpen session. Did really well. Liked the way he felt. Next day, he felt really good, so they activated him. Today, he's going to be the starter for the O's. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball, right field. Hit pretty deep. It's going to be playable. The right fielder's got it. He's got it. And Santander is going to tag up and go to third. So at least Jimenez does get the runner over to third. Advances one of them. So with 1 out, that's going to be first and third for the Orioles. And that's going to bring Emmanuel Rivera to the plate. He got it deep enough to get the runner over to third, so that's at least makes it a productive out. And here is Emmanuel Rivera. He was the big star on Friday night with a home run and 3 RBIs. First pitch to him. Outside. Oh, no. It's called a strike. It looked like he was on the outside, but nope. I guess the ump thinks it catches the corner, so strike 1. 218, 2 home runs, 18 RBIs on the season. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line, ground ball. Foul ball just down the third baseline. It almost looked like it went over the bag. It would not have gotten the runner at home. It would have been a run for the Orioles. But it's called foul, so Rivera is going to come back. And that's going to give him an 0-2 count. Again, what worries me is here's an 0-2 count on a hitter like Rivera. Orioles have had multiple hits in the innings, runners all over the bases, and to this point, only the 1 run. But here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, wow, it's called a ball high, but it looks like it catches the zone. The Orioles caught a break there. It looked like it was in the zone, but the umpire calls it high, so 1-2 count on Rivera. Rivera's very lucky he wasn't punched out on that. he is really, really up against the home plate. He is like, he really crouches the plate, man. He really crowds the plate is the word I'm looking for. I mean, he is like right on top of the plate is Rivera. Anything on the inside, it's going to be very hard to get him to get the bat head on anything on the inside portion. Here's the pitch. Inside, just misses hitting him. So now it's a 2-2 count on Rivera. Oh, Ripken's going to be Mr. Splash on Friday. That's cool. Yeah, I'll be watching. I think it's Tampa Bay is in town on Friday. So here we go. 2-2 count. Here's 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3-2 on Rivera now. On deck is Kobe Mayo. Wow, what an opportunity for Mayo. Dustin Lawson welcome ins. Three-two pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Shortstop's got it. Pitch to second for one. Back to first. In time. And they turn the double play. And the Orioles get nothing but the 1 run. And that is exactly what I'm talking. Why do I have final up here? I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I hope that's not the final. So the Orioles get 2 hits and a walk and only 1 run out of it. But they do get a run. After a half inning, Orioles 1, Rockies coming to the plate. Orioles going to give them the old Molly Duke. I don't know what that is. Dustin, you'll have to educate me, buddy. Commercial break. And again, it's just another frustrating chance for the Orioles there to really put up a crooked number. Really put the Rockies behind 2, 3, 4, nothing. And instead they get 1 run. Big double play turn there to end the inning. Got the ground ball. And, that's the inning. 1 run's out of it. What it does is it lets Colorado off the hook. It lets the pitcher off the hook. And what it also does is for Eflin, it gives him the opportunity to be able to attack hitters a little bit and not have to be perfect with every pitch because it's only a 1-run lead. But, 1 run's better than none, I guess. Ezekiel Tovar, Brendan Rodgers, Ryan McMahon, Brenton Doyle, Michael Toglia, Nolan Jones, Jake Cave, Jordan Beck, and Drew Romo. That's your lineup for the Rockies. Zach Eflin has 23 starts. He's 9-7, 3.72 ERA, 135 in the 3rd innings. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a foul back, 0-1. Orioles are very, very, very happy, and I am too, to get Zach Eflin back on the mound. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul back again, 0-2. One good thing about Zach Eflin, which I'm really happy for, is he seems to be a guy that does not walk a lot of batters. They've got to earn their way on. Here he is, 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, he got him. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and a good start for Zach Eflin. Everything away from the hitter, right-handed hitter. He stays away the entire time and just kept going further and further out. And Tovar just continued to chase. And that's the first out. That's going to bring Rodgers to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside, ball 1, 1-0. Rodgers on the year, 279, 13 home runs, 50 RBI, 749 OPS. 4 for 8 in this series. Here's the pitch, 0-1. A ground ball to third baseman. Kobe Mayo's got it. Throw to first is in time. And that, folks, is the second out of the inning. Just like that. 2 outs on 5 pitches. That's what you want to see. Eflin throws a cutter. He throws a sinker, a curveball, and a 4-seam fastball. John, AB, what's up, John? Welcome in, bud. Gloria Thibodeau's here too. Welcome in, Gloria. Good to have you here. Here's the first pitch to McMahon. Swing and a foul. 0-1. Just like that. So Eflin, at least in this first inning, is attacking the hitters. I like to see that. Get out early. We've talked about it ad nauseum in all these streams. Try to get early, counts ahead in the counts. 0-1 pitch coming just on the outside, 1-1. I like to see him attack the hitters, get ahead in the counts, put the pressure on the hitter, and then try to get him out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside and high, ball 2, 2-1. Is Ariel here? Ariel, welcome in, dear. I didn't see you come in. Ariel Barbosa. What's up, Ariel? Good to see you. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a foul back, 2-2. Velocity is about 92, 93 for Eflin. He's not an overpowering pitcher. He's not one of these guys that's going to throw anywhere from 95 to 98. It's all about command for him, control, and he's usually pretty good with it. 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Nice play by second baseman Jackson Holiday. A one hopper to him. He turns, throws to first, and in time, that's the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for the Rockies. The Orioles maintain their 1-0 lead. It was a one hopper into right field, but Jackson was able to get there. Turn, throw to first, and that's your inning, folks. Top of the second coming up, 1-0 O's. Will Grayson Rodriguez be back soon this month? I'd say he's probably about another couple weeks away. He's going to be back middle to end of the month, I would say. I think maybe late next week, we might see him go out on a rehab start. But I would expect him back soon. And I think he'll probably get 1 to 2 starts before the postseason. That would be my guess. And I think Danny Colon, Jacob Webb, Grayson Rodriguez, Danny Colon, Jacob Webb, Jordan Westberg. The Orioles got some guys coming back that they really, really need, and it'll be a big help to them. Again, if they get Grayson back, if they have Burns, Grayson Rodriguez, and Zach Eflin, that's a nice 1-2-3 punch going into the playoffs for starters. And when you can add Jacob Webb and Danny Colon to a bullpen that now has Sir Anthony Dominguez, Yennier Cano, CNL Perez, they're going to get healthy and they're going to get a lot stronger really, really fast heading into the postseason. And I think that's to the Orioles' advantage. I really do. So let's just hope that they continue to get these guys back and get them healthy. And they just need to hold on. At this point, just hold on, get to the postseason, get these guys back, and we'll see what happens in October. You think he'll be back on the 17th? I hope so. I think if he can get back on the 17th, he can get a couple starts for the end of the season to get him geared up and ready to go. So Kobe Mayo, Cedric Mullins, James McCann. It's the 3 M's coming up for the O's. 3M. Here's the first pitch to Mayo. Outside, ball 1, 1-0. Mayo, 293, 22 home runs, 67 RBIs in AAA. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the same place as the last one, but it's called a strike this time, so 1-1. Good take by Mayo there. I think the Orioles hitters have a better understanding of the zone than the umpires. Here's the next pitch. Swinging a foul back, 1-2 on Mayo, just like that. 20 people watching. Good to have all of you here. If you are new, please consider subscribing and hit that like button. Our goals are up there. Let's see if we can hit some of them today. So 1-2 pitch on its way. Here it is. Inside, ball 2, 2-2. Happy Labor Day weekend, everyone. Hope everybody has tomorrow off. 2-2 pitch on its way. Here it is. Inside, and it hits him. It hits him on the shin, but he had the protective gear there, so it didn't hurt him at all. He's fine. So Kobe Mayo gets the leadoff hit batsman. So again, second inning in a row, the Orioles have the leadoff hitter on. That's going to bring Cedric Mullins to the plate. So it'll be a lefty on lefty here. Cedric Mullins, first pitch to him, right there, strike, 0-1. Again, it's just about the Orioles. You know, you've got Mayo on first here now, second inning in a row, leadoff guy on. Let's try to string some hits together and start getting some extra runs here. Mullins is set. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball. Second baseman. Throw to second for one. Back to first. Not in time. Cedric's too fast. But they do get the lead runner. So Mullins hits into a fielder's choice. That's going to eliminate Kobe Mayo. But now we have Mullins on the bag. He just beats it too. That was a little bit closer than I expected it to be. Here's James McCann. Again, Adley Rutschman, I know he's been struggling, but he's out of the lineup again today. I think it's just way too much in my opinion. Just can't get started. Can't get going when he's only playing like every other day. So here's the first pitch to McCann. Low, ball one. So 1-0 count to James McCann. Austin gets a good lead. 1-0 pitch. Line drive. Fly ball. Right field. Looks like the right fielder's got it. Yep, he does. And that is the second out of the inning. So James McCann is the second out as he hits it to Cave in right field. So 2 down. And that's going to bring up Jackson Holliday. Holliday got 1 hit last night. He's got hits in 4 of his last 5 games, which is a good sign. Hoping he continues to progress. Again, 20-year-old rookie. And I think that's another thing that I've got to remember. Hey, we picked up a subscriber. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the new subscriber. We'll talk about it a little bit more in a second here. Here's Holliday. First pitch. Low and in the dirt. Ball one. It's one of the things I got to remember with a lot of these guys on the Orioles that's really important is how young they are and inexperienced that they are. You know, even Rutschman is 25, and he's only had 3 years experience. It's not like he's a guy that's been in the league 7 or 8 years. 1-0 pitch. Low, ball 2. 2-0 to Jackson, so he can look for a pitch here. Gunner's 23. Jackson Holliday's 20 years old. Colton Cowser's a rookie. He's 22 years old, 23 years old. Kobe Mayo is 22 years old. These are all really young guys. So 2-0 count on Holliday. Nope, throw over to first. He's back in time. That's your first disengagement. So it's something that I have to remember, that they're going to go through these inconsistencies and these stretches because they're young and inexperienced. It comes with the territory. But it's still frustrating. 2-0 pitch. Here it is. Strike right there. Looks like Holliday was taken all the way there. But Holliday, I think, is in one of these same kind of mechanical flaws right now in his swing where he's pulling off on everything. So anything away is a very difficult pitch to handle. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 right there. 2-2, outside corner. And he's doing like Gunner, where he's pulling off on everything. So these outside pitches, he knows he can't do anything with it if he tries to pull it. So he takes it. And yet those are very hittable pitches. If he just, stays through the zone a little bit longer, he can go with that pitch. So here's a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss outside, and he gets him. Strike 3 on Jackson Holliday. So again, leadoff walk for the Orioles. And nothing doing. Bottom of the second coming up, 1-0 O's. Pitchers will continue to just pound the outside portion of the zone on Gunnar Henderson, Jackson Holliday, and Colton Cowser until those guys learn to hit the outside. It's just that simple. They will continue. They know on the inside portion of the plate, those guys are really, really good. They can turn on pitches and hit it a long way. But the Orioles have got to see that. They've got to see these guys and say to them, they're going to continue to pitch you outside until you learn to stay through the zone a little bit longer and go with the pitch and drive these balls the other way. It's just that simple. Good to have all of you in here. 15 watching. We did pick up a subscriber already. That's amazing. And we picked up another one. Hey, we picked up 2. Thank you, everybody. 884. So we're doing good. 19 likes as well. Thank you all very much. Monday night, tomorrow night, we're supposed to do Orioles Weekly, where it's our weekly show where we talk all things Orioles. We talk Orioles news, predictions, things of that nature. We probably will have a show tomorrow night. Look for the thumbnail where we talk about the O's. So it's possible we'll do that. It's only an hour show, not even an hour. It just depends on the topics. Oh, looks like Michael Phelps is in the stands today, taking in the O's game with his family. His wife's there, his newborn baby, and his other kids are there. Looks like he was out there hitting today for took some batting practice with the O's today. Michael Phelps, the single greatest Olympic athlete, maybe greatest athlete of all time. Period. And the numbers support it. So Zach Eflin back on the mound. Here's his first pitch. Swinging a foul back. 0-1. Brian Doyle. I say Brian Doyle. I think, I don't know that it's Brian. But Doyle was at the plate. It's Brenton Doyle. 273, 22 home runs, 66 RBIs. Having a good year for them. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball to right field. Pretty shallow. Santander is in. He's under it, and he's got it. That's the first out. I really do. I just don't see anybody else that's even close. Simone Biles, Carl Lewis, Mark Spitz. Nope. Not at all. It's that guy. Michael Phelps. Greatest single Olympic. He's the greatest Olympian of all time. Next hitter is up. Taglia. First pitch of him. Swinging a miss. Swinging a miss. Strike one. 0-1. You guys can tell me in the chat if you think it's somebody else. And then I'll tell you you're wrong. Here's the next pitch. Swinging and a miss. Strike two. 0-2. So Eflin's off to a good start here. We're really getting ahead on these hitters. Off speed. He's changing speeds. He's in, out, up, and down, which is great. He's not in any kind of pattern where the hitters can see it. I like that, and he's gotten ahead really, really well, and he's been real efficient so far. 0-2 pitch, outside, ball 1-2. So far, 17 votes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, he got him. Ball in the dirt, and Taglia goes after it. So 2 outs that quickly, 16 pitches in for Zach Eflin. He is really off to a good start. I want to be like Michael Phelps when I grow up too, John. Folks, he just says, Tracy, Holly, welcome in. I know nothing about baseball, but I'm listening in. Oh, Tracy, good to have you here. So here's next pitch, ground ball up the middle. Gunner's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. Real good efficiency. 17 pitches over 2 innings for Zach Eflin. That's exactly what you want to see. We're going to head to the top of the third. The Orioles still have a 1-0 lead. Real nice, real good start for Zach Eflin. Big shot in the arm for the Orioles if they can get him to go for a while today. Really would like to see if he continues to have a pitch efficiency. And what I mean by that is he's not throwing a lot of pitches each inning. He's through 2 innings and he's thrown 17 pitches, which is basically 8.5 pitches an inning. That's awesome. Usually pitches are anywhere between 12 to 15 an inning, and he's at about 8.5 right now. So that's really good. He's being really efficient with his pitches. And that's what you want to see. So it'll be top of the lineup when the Orioles come up. Austin Slater, Anthony Santander, Gunnar Henderson. Orioles, again, 1-0 lead early. Really, really need to find a way to extend this lead. Good to have all of you here. We're in, obviously, commercial break right now. Top of the third inning, 1-0 Orioles. 1 run, 2 hits for the Orioles. Nothing for the Rockies. Oh, agree, Slyster. Best acquisition for sure. Eloy Jimenez, to his credit, has played well in the DH role. He's gotten some good hits for the Orioles. Nothing earth-shattering, obviously, but he's been... All right, so here's Slater. First pitch to him, swinging a foul back, 0-1. I think Jimenez has been fine. I think Sir Anthony Dominguez, he's 7 for 7 in save opportunities since the Orioles have gotten him. The 2 times he's blown saves, they weren't saves. They were tie games. So I think Sir Anthony Dominguez has done well. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Slater. Inside, but they call it a strike. 0-2. There's Melissa, my wife. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been a good pickup. Great. Soto, if he continues to pitch the way he's pitched the last couple times, has been good. 0-2 pitch. Ball low and outside in the dirt. 1-2. Obviously, Trevor Rogers has been so far, and again, it's way too early in my opinion, but has been a bust for the Orioles. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. 1-2 pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball to second baseman. Second baseman's got it. Throw to first in time. That's the first out of the inning. Welcome in, everybody. 24 people watching. Those likes are up to 21, and we are 16 subscribers away from our goal of getting to 900 subscribers. Can you believe it? 24 of you in here. If you're new in here, say hello. I'd love to say hi to you. I know Ariel was in here a little bit earlier as well. Here's Anthony Santander. The first pitch to him. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time. I don't even think Anthony was running. And just like that, 1 pitch, 1 out. And the Orioles, again, have fallen into this swing on the first pitch, lazy ground ball, make it easy on a kid, Ty Block, who has a 6, almost a 7 ERA, and the Orioles are making him look like Cy Young. Hey, here's Gunnar. First pitch to him. Low in the outside corner. That's a strike. 0-1. Again, that's what they're going to continue to do. They will continue to stay away from Gunnar Henderson and Jackson Holiday. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside and low. Ball 1. 1-1. Until those guys show that they can hit those outside pitches, there's no need to pitch him inside. Gunnar is 1 for 1. He did single his first time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball. Short center field. Center fielder's under it. He's got it. And just like that, quick inning. Bottom of the third inning coming up. 1-0 O's. Yeah, make sure you vote, gang. Get your votes in. 19 votes so far. Plenty of other people can vote now. Good to have all 25 of you here. The likes are growing. We're trying to get to 50 likes. We're trying to get to our goal of 900 subscribers. Both of them are hard goals to get to, so I appreciate all of you being here. Big Orioles fan. We have been big Orioles fans my entire life. Born and raised in Maryland, now living in Florida. This is my way of keeping in touch with my team. Just started the channel in January. Here we are into September, and we 900 subscribers coming up. Hopefully we'll get there before the end of September. And that's about 100 subscribers a month. That's perfect for me. I'm more than happy to have that. I'm not here to have this huge channel of 50, 120, 200, 2 million. It's just about talking baseball, about my favorite team and baseball in general, and sharing it with those who have the same passion that I have. And doing it in a family-friendly environment for all who want to be a part of it. They are showing some flashbacks. I do like that. MLB TV does that really nicely. I do like that. They show flashbacks of things that have happened years ago to everything that might have happened this year. And I like that they do that. What I don't like is I'll be watching an Oriole game, and I'll get the same 3 flashbacks the entire game. I'm like, you've already showed these flashbacks. Show different ones. They don't always do that. Yeah, I kind of figured as such. I wasn't sure they were going to hold that lead, but hopefully they do. So Eflin's ready. First pitch, swing and a miss. Strike right there to Cave. So 0-1 count on Cave. 30 watching. Wow, 30 of you in here. That's amazing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's a dribbler foul. So 0-2 just like that. Eflin, to this point, I get it. It's only the third inning. But he's really, really good right now. It's total command of the strike zone, getting ahead of the hitters and putting them away. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Ball in the dirt. Tagged by McCann, and that's another out. Eflin is really dominant right now. Really dominant. Wow, that is really good. He has looked fantastic to this point. Really good. So Eflin's ready. Here's the pitch to the next hitter. Swing and a foul back again. 0-1. He's got him. He's ahead in the count yet again. Here's the next pitch. Ball low. 1-1. See if I can get that updated for you guys. There you go. So that's going to bring Beck to the plate. He's now got a 1-1 count here. 218 hitter, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. 1-0-2 pitch. I guess they did call that a strike. So it's an 0-2 count. Next pitch is a swing and a foul back. I thought they called it a ball, but they did not. They said it was a strike. So 0-2 on Beck here. An 0-2 count on Beck. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1, 1-2. That one was definitely a ball. Way outside and low. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup. He got him. He was way out in front of that pitch. And that, folks, is 2 outs just like that. Nice pitching so far by Zach Eflin. That's going to bring Romo to the plate. He's a left-handed hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Inside, fastball, ball 1, 93, 1-0. I think that's the first time today he's gotten behind in a hitter. 233 hitter is Romo. No home runs, 6 RBIs. He's 1 for 3 in the series. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike. 1-0. He did have a big hit. 3 RBIs in the series. He's 1 for 3 in the series with 3 RBIs. So Eflin set. 1-1 pitch. That's a strike. Yes, right there. 1-2. He takes it. It was a curveball. Just catches the inside corner. So 1-2 count for Eflin here. He's set and ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. It's in the dirt. McCann throws down to first. And that's the inning. We are through 3 innings. 29 pitches so far for Zach Eflin. Through 3 innings. We're going to head to the top of the 4th inning. And the Orioles have a 1-0 lead. And while the O's are getting ready for the 4th, it is the end of the 3rd. We're going to go over standings around baseball. In the American League East, the Yankees are pacing the way at 79 and 57. The Orioles are a game and a half out, followed by Boston 9 out, Tampa Bay 11 and a half, Toronto 13. In the American League Central, the Guardians are pacing the Central at 77 and 59. Kansas City's 2.5 out, Minnesota's 3.5, Detroit is 8.5, and Chicago is 46.5. Unbelievable. Out west, the Houston Astros are pacing the American League West at 74 and 62, followed by the Mariners 5 back, Rangers 10, Oakland 15, and the Angels 18. In the National League, in the East, the Philadelphia Phillies are pacing the NL East at 80 and 56, followed by the Braves, who are 6 back, the Mets are 8 back, Washington's 19 back, and the Marlins are 30 back. In the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers are pacing the NL Central at 80 and 57. Cubs are 9.5 back. Cardinals are 11.5 back. Reds are 15.5 back. And the Pirates are 16 back. And then finally out west, the Dodgers pacing the West and pacing all of baseball with the best record at 82 and 54. Diamondbacks are 6 back. Padres are 6 back. Giants are 14.5 back. And the Rockies are 31.5 out. That, folks, is the standings around Major League Baseball. And the Orioles have a real chance. Daniel Barry, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Again, tired. The Orioles are allowing this kid to stay in this game. Here's Eloy Jimenez, first pitch. Inside and low, ball one. You know, Ty Block has got a 6.21 ERA. He had a 6.76 ERA coming into this game. Orioles 1 run over 3 innings. Let's see what they can do. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ball in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-0. It'll be Jimenez, Rivera, and Mayo. 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Block has been doing, here's the 2-0 pitch, outside, ball 3. For Ty Block, coming into this inning, he had only thrown 45 pitches himself. He's at pitch 46 now. So a 3-0 count to Jimenez. He probably does have the green light here. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Nope, outside and high, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk, just like that to Jimenez. And yet again, the Orioles in 3 of the 4 innings have gotten the leadoff man on. They've had men on base all game. All 4 innings they've had men on base. But have only been able to push the 1 run across. And that's going to bring Rivera to the plate. He is 0-for-1 with a fly out his first time up. Here's the pitch to him. Inside. No! Oh my goodness gracious. The ump called it a strike. It looked like it was low and inside, but it's called a strike. So 0-1. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Rivera grounded into the double play in the first inning. My apologies. That was the Orioles' best chance to score, too. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball, left field, hit fairly deep, but it's going to be playable. Left fielder at the warning track has it, and that is the first out. Yeah, Slyster, you know what, though? No matter what happens with the Yankees, the Orioles got to take... I mean, it would be nice if they lose, and it's 7-7. They haven't lost yet. I mean, they haven't won yet. But that being said, the Orioles need to do what they need to do. If the Orioles take care of business, it won't really matter too much what the Yankees do. So here's Mayo. He walked as far. He got hit by a pitch his first time up. Swinging on the first pitch, line drive, base hit into right field for Kobe Mayo. It gets by the right fielder. It goes all the way to the wall where Jimenez is going to score, and Kobe Mayo is going to go all the way to third base. That's going to be a single and a 2-base error. It was a line drive past the second baseman. The right fielder came in to field it. It went under his glove and went all the way to the wall. So that's going to be a single for Mayo and an RBI, but it's got to be a 2-base error because it would have only been a single, but he's all the way to third. The right fielder just never got his glove down. Never got his glove down. So a man on third, only 1 out in the inning. Here's Cedric Mullins. First pitch to him, strike on the outside corner. But again, the O's have a chance here to put extra runs on the board. There's a man on third with less than 2 outs. A fly ball gets him home here. Mullins has got to do what he's got to do. You got to get this ball to the outfield. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a pop-up. Short pop-up. Right fielder's charging. He's charging! It drops! It drops and Mayo scores. The second baseman just gave up on it. He thought Cave was going to get there. And the ball drops for a base hit. Unbelievable. The infield was playing in for the Rockies. And Mullins hit it a mile high. And the second baseman never even made the attempt. He started to go back on the ball. And then he gave up on it. And the right fielder was playing way too deep. He wasn't going to get there. So the Orioles get a big break, and Mullins is not running out of the box, which he should have been running from the very beginning. But anyway, that's going to bring McCann to the plate. First pitch to him is a ball in the dirt. What's up, Chris? Welcome in. My gracious, man, the Orioles are getting a break, but they're up 3-0 now. And again, Mullins, even though it's a lefty, I don't expect him to stay at first long. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Yeah, ball low and in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-0 to McCann. So this is what the Orioles need to do. They need to find ways right here to add on. And that's what they're doing now. They're up. That 1-0 went to 3-0. They can add on here. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That ball was low. Ball 3, 3-0. So So Ty Block has lost it right now. We'll see if he can regain it. Big chance for the Orioles to put a huge crooked number up right here. McCann, 3-0. Here's the pitch. Strike right there, 3-1. He's taking all the way. Oh, yeah, Chris, take a nap, man. You got tomorrow off, I'm hoping. All those likes are still at 21, gang. Come on, we got a long way to get to 50. Let's see if we can get there. Hit that like button. Good to have you all here. 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, deep left field, really deep. That ball's back and it's gone. 2-run home run for James McCann. He's about 5 rows deep. He gets all of it, and just like that, that's what I'm talking about. The Orioles do put a crooked number up. 4 runs in the inning. It's now 5-0. It's 103 off the bat, about 415 feet for James McCann, and the Orioles take a 5-0 lead. Huge, huge, huge inning for the Orioles right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's a big swing by James McCann. The Rockies helped the Orioles out with some miscues in the field, and the Orioles have made them pay. A 3-1 center cut right down the middle, and McCann just did not miss it. Well, you know what, John? The way Zach Eflin is pitching right now, and the Orioles are starting to hit the ball a little bit in this game, and it is the Rockies. Let me just put it to you this way: if something happens in this, then I may not watch another game. Here's Jackson Holliday. First pitch of him is a strike right there, 0-1. This one feels good right now. It feels real good for the Orioles. 5-0 lead. You're right. It's only the 4th inning. But a 5-0 lead against a really bad team, and you got your pitcher who's really pitching well right now. We'll see. 0-1 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Again, it just looks like Holliday is trying to turn on everything. 0-2 pitch coming. Outside. Ball 1. 1-2. That's what I need. I need some real nice emojis, baseball emojis. 1-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball. Center field. Looks like the center fielder is going to get there. He has it, and he does. That is the second out of the inning, so Jackson Holliday's 0-2. 24 likes now. That's a little bit better. Thank you, gang. Getting there. But you're right, John. I mean, you never know the way they've been playing. But this one feels pretty good right now. I mean, this was a big inning for them. Here's Austin Slater, first pitch, swing and a miss, strike, 0-1. It's good when you can get out to a big lead like this. It takes 6 runs to beat you. I always call it dumb baseball math, but it's true. It now takes 6 to beat you. Here's the 0-1 pitch, ground ball to the first baseman. He picks it up. He's going to take it himself, steps on the bag, and that's the inning. But a big inning for the Orioles. Real big inning for the Orioles. 4 runs on the board. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th inning. The O's now have a 5-0 lead. And Zach Eflin, to this point, is looking really good. We'll see if it continues. They come home tomorrow, and, again, it's one of these things. They have a real opportunity here, a real opportunity to make some ground on the Yankees, or at the very least, make some ground on the wild card to be that first wild card and get home field advantage in the wild card round. Because after the Rockies today, let's just hope that they win. Let's say they win today against the Rockies. They then go home for the next 3 games are against the White Sox, the single worst team in baseball, who are possibly going to make history for the most losses in the season. And you're at home, and you got Burns going to start the first game, followed by Suarez, who's been phenomenal, and from there, Cade Povich. Everything. The next 3 games after today really should be a feast for the Orioles. It really should. Against the worst team in baseball at home with some of your best pitchers going. You always talk about reverse locks, but you don't want to call them locks because anything can happen in baseball. But the Orioles got to be feeling good about where they are right now. They get out of this game today, winning 2 out of 3, head home against the White Sox. It's a real good momentum kick for the O's right there. They're showing on the screen right now, they're showing Michael Phelps and all his kids meeting with the Orioles. So here's Eflin. First pitch to the next hitter. Strike right there. 0-1 to Tovar. Could hear the roar of the crowd from my house in the 70s. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't realize you were that close to 33rd Street. That's kind of neat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2. Just like that. Really good to see Zach Eflin get out early and counts on these hitters. Really nice. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a pop-up. Here comes first baseman. Here comes the catcher. First baseman Rivera's got it. That's the first out. So 1 down in the inning. Really, Slyster? Okay, I didn't live near 33rd Street at all. I wasn't on that. I wasn't on the East Baltimore side. I was on the West Baltimore side. But I did live in the city. Went to many games at 33rd Street. I was at the last game of the regular season in 1982 when the Orioles faced the Brewers. Here's Rogers. First pitch to him. Swinging a foul. Straight back. 0-1. The Orioles went into that series against the Brewers. It was a 4-game set at Memorial Stadium in 1982. The Orioles had to win all 4 games to win the division. And this is back before you had extra playoffs. It was either you win the division or you're out. They had to win all 4 games against the Brewers. They won the first 3. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2. And the final game of the regular season, it was Don Sutton for the Brewers versus Jim Palmer. The Orioles had to win that game to make the playoffs. It was also Earl Weaver's last game ever. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-2. And the Orioles just got smoked. Milwaukee beat us 10-2 that day. I think Robin Yount made a diving catch in center field. Cecil Cooper had a home run. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, center field, hit pretty good. Mullins is on his horse. He's going to get there. That is the second out. And Milwaukee went on to win the division. They actually went on to win the pennant that year, too. They went to the World Series and lost to the Cardinals. But I'll never forget that game. I was 11 years old in the stands that day. I was crying after the game. I couldn't believe they lost. Earl Weaver came out for the last time. It was 50,000 people in the stands. Nobody left. Even though we had lost the game, nobody left. Here's the first pitch to McMahon. Swing and a foul. 0-1. So 2 outs, 0-1 count on McMahon. It was it's a day I'll never forget. Probably one of the biggest games I've ever witnessed. I'll tell you a few of the other ones in a minute here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, outside, ball 1. 1-1. Another big one was a couple years ago, the big Delman Young double against the, I think that was 2014 now, against the, here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2 against the Tigers. The Orioles were down 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning, bases loaded. Delman Young hits that double down the left field line, and somehow J.J. Hardy, one of the slowest Orioles ever, scores from first base to give the Orioles the lead. Here's the 1-2 pitch in the dirt, ball 2, 2-2. I'll never forget it. I was there with my dad. It was a playoff game, and the Orioles took the lead in that bottom of the 8th, and they won the game, and they went on to win the series against Detroit and go on to the American League Championship Series against Kansas City that year. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a foul down the left field line. Is it going to be playable? No, just foul. Thank goodness. That ball's a double if it's fair. Maybe even a home run. But I'll never forget the stadium was so loud and it was shaking. It was unbelievable that day. But obviously the biggest moment I've ever experienced in my life at a game was, and Melissa's in the chat, she'll tell you, I was at the record breaking game for Cal Ripken Jr. 21-31. I was there. I was way up in the left field stands. 2-2 pitch. Swinging a foul. Well, we're going to do it again. I was way up in the left field stands. Like up in the boonies. I was like 5 rows from the top. I was by myself. But I was at that game, 21-31. And unbelievable game. The 2-2 pitch. Got him! Strike 3 looking. And Zach Eflin continues to dominate right now. We're going to head to the top of the 5th inning. 5-0 Orioles. Zach Eflin is just on his game. My gracious. But it was an unbelievable, that game, 21-31. I've never been a big Cal Ripken fan. I've always thought, he's a Hall of Famer, he's great. But I was always a big Eddie Murray fan. And I never really forgave Cal Ripken for winning the American League MVP in 1983. I thought Eddie should have won it. So I never really forgave him for that. But that 21-31 game, it was so surreal. I couldn't, like when they, at the bottom of the 5th inning, when the inning was complete and the game became official, they had the 21-30 signs out at the warehouse, and they had the music playing, and the crowd was not roaring, but there was a crescendo coming, and they had the music playing, and everybody was there, and they're flashing the light bulbs, and then the people out at the warehouse, they dropped the number 1 for 21-31, and the music crescendos, and the crowd goes crazy, and the light bulbs, because remember, this is 1995, the light bulbs back then of all the flashes of the pictures, it was unbelievable. I had never experienced anything like that in my life. And I was like, this is history. This is unbelievable. This is something that will go down till the end of time. And I was able to be a part of that. It was also the day, I'll try to keep my composure, the day Melissa told me she was pregnant with Walter. So it was just a great day. I remember I didn't get home till like 2 a.m. that day. Because, they had the after thing. After the game, Ripken had his big speech, and it was just it was an unbelievable day. Unbelievable day. Never forget it. It was awesome. It was pretty cool. So 5-0, the Orioles got the lead. Top of the 5th inning right now. Zach Eflin is really on his game. I'm not going to say anything. We're going to leave it alone. But, because we're going into the 5th inning here. Oh, yeah, Laura, he's a Hall of Famer. He's one of the greatest shortstops that ever played a game. He's the guy that revolutionized the big shortstop. Back before Cal Ripken Jr., shortstops were always little guys that didn't hit a lot. Here's Santander, first pitch to him, swinging a pop-up behind the plate. Catcher's there, and he drops it! I thought he had it. He didn't take his mask off. He was backing up. It looked like he had it, and at the last minute, he drops it. He never took his mask off. So Santander gets a break. So it looks like Ty Block might be out of the game. Is he out of the game? He is out of the game. So Jake Bird is now in for the Rockies. 4 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs for Ty Block. Here's a next pitch to Santander. Swing and a foul back. 0-2. John, it was pretty neat. It was a pretty neat day. And again, what made it even better was that was the day Melissa told me she was pregnant with Walter. So it was pretty neat. It was pretty cool. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul down the first base side. He really way out in front of that ball. 18 of you watching. We're at 25 likes. We still got a shot, guys. I'm telling you. It's only the 5th inning. On Friday, we hit both of our marks. I know today's a little bit higher, but we can get there. Santander is back in the box. He's got an 0-2 count. 5-0 for the Orioles right now. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a foul again. What was really neat also about that night with Cal Ripken Jr. was there were so many luminaries. The President of the United States, Bill Clinton, was there at that time. Joe DiMaggio was there. Joe DiMaggio was at the game. He was still alive back then. He was at the game. It was unbelievable. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing. They're going to appeal down the third. Did he go? No, he did not. 1-2 count. It was so many people there. Stars, superstars, luminaries. it was unbelievable. You know, Joe DiMaggio came out and presented something to him from the Yankees, you know, representing the Yankees. It was the coolest thing ever. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a foul again. Looks like Santander's in his swing mode that he gets into. But I really like when he had his speech. And again, remember, I wasn't a big Ripken fan. I was always really sour on Ripken because, you know, I thought he stole that MVP from Eddie Murray. But when he gave his speech, it was the coolest thing, actually, when he gave his speech. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Santander in the dirt, ball 2. He only thanked 4 people. He thanked his wife. He thanked his mother and his father. And he thanked Eddie Murray. That's it. He didn't thank anybody else. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. The third baseman's got it. He's going to backhand. Long throw to first in time. Nice play by the third baseman. He was playing shortstop. He had to go to his right, backhand it, and throw all the way across his body, across the diamond, and he was able to get Santander. Now, Santander doesn't run great, but that's a nice play by the third baseman. Just got him by a step. That's going to bring Gunnar to the plate. Gunnar's 1 for 2 in this game. Got a single his first time up, popped up his next time up. So we're hoping for a nice hit here from Gunnar. But it was really cool. Yeah, he thanked his mother and his father. He thanked his wife. And he thanked Eddie Murray. Here's the first pitch to Gunnar. Right down the chute. Strike. 0-1. After that, I was like, okay, he's all right. Gunnar Henderson, again, 1 for 2 in the game. He's behind in the count. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive right at the shortstop. He one-hops it, throws to first, and that's the second out. That was a good at-bat for Gunnar there. It was a pitch on the outside part of the plate. He went with it, hit it really hard. He just hit it right at the shortstop. And the shortstop made a nice one-handed stab. Got it and threw it over to first. Better at-bat for Gunnar there. That's a good swing. He got good wood on it. He just hit it right at him. That'll bring Jimenez to the plate. First pitch to him. Strike right there. 0-1. Hey, we picked up another subscriber. Woohoo! And the likes have gone up to 27. Thank you, gang. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul. 0-2. We are now at 885. Thank you, gang. We picked up 3 subscribers so far today. That's pretty amazing. Thank you all very much. Looks like Michael Phelps is still in the booth with the Orioles talking. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside and in the dirt. 1-2. Don't forget, guys, every Thursdays, we have our normal Hall of Fame profile. Plenty of profiles out there. If you're looking for a certain Hall of Famer, just search him in our search engine on our channel, and you should be able to find a lot of them out there. 1-2 pitch, check swing, foul. We're going to do it again. We got a lot of them out there already. We got Cy Young out there. We got Babe Ruth out there. We got Ken Griffey out there. We got Christy Mathewson. We've got Ty Cobb is out there. We've got, you name it, Steve Carlton's out there already. We got Brooks Robinson out there already. Got a lot of them out there. Cal Ripken's out there already. So go. I think Brooksy's out there. I know Cal is. Go check him out. Hank Aaron's out there already. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball in the dirt. 2-2. Oh, we can definitely do it. I agree. John. We can get there. We got this. Eloy Jimenez is from an 0-2. He's got it back to even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not, says the first base umpire. So the count runs 3-2. Good at bat here for Jimenez. Let's see if he can get some bat on the ball here and put a good swing on a pitch. On deck is Rivera. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ball in the dirt. And that's ball 4. So Jimenez is going to walk for the second time. And that is going to bring to the plate Emmanuel Rivera. Thanks, Shoney. Appreciate you. Yeah, check out the whole... Again, every Thursday, you'll get a new Hall of Fame profile, and they're really a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoy putting those together. Here's first pitch to Rivera, strike right there, 0-1. I've learned so much about guys that I knew nothing about, and it's pretty neat, pretty cool for sure. Rivera is 0-2. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swing and a foul back, 0-2, just like that. Diana Hernandez, welcome in. She says me. Yes, you, welcome. Guy looked like Mr. Splash there. 0-2 count on Emmanuel Rivera. Man on first is Jimenez, 5-0 for the Birds. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside corner, called strike 3. That ball looked a little low, but he called it strike 3, and that's it. That's the inning. No runs, no hits, a man left. We're going to head to the bottom of the 5th inning. O's have a 5-0 lead. And Zach Eflin is looking dominant. Let's hope he continues. $27 likes. We are 23. I have 27 likes. You guys have 28. Because I think mine doesn't count. So 28 likes away. Or 22 likes away from hitting our goal of 50. We can do it, gang. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. Tell your neighbors' friends. Tell your friends' neighbors. Tell your enemies. If you don't like what you see. What's interesting is down here in Florida, obviously our teams down here are the Marlins and the Rays for the local channels. So that's all we get. So for me to see the Orioles, I have to, I purchased the MLB Extra Innings through the MLB TV app. And I'm able to get all the games other than the local games. So when the Orioles play the Rays, or if the Orioles play the Marlins, I can't watch it on MLB TV because they're blacked out. So at that point, I'd have to watch those games on the local networks, and obviously it's not the Orioles network that's calling it. It'll be the other team's network calling it, which is perfectly fine. For the few games that it happens, I'm okay with that. The Orioles play the Orioles will play the Marlins 3 games, and the Orioles will play the Rays 13 times. So that's a total of 15 out of the 162 games that I'll have to watch outside of the MLB TV. Because normally, even like the Fox games or the Apple games, like the Fox games are usually still on MLB TV. I think it's the Apple games that aren't, but the Orioles usually don't get too many Apple games. But where I'm really going to have to worry is once the playoffs roll around, is understanding and finding out where I'm going to be able to watch those games. So I may have to purchase something to make sure I get those games because I got to watch them. So, do we have one out already in this inning? Yes, there's already one out in this inning. I apologize, guys. The commercial comes back and there's already an out. So, Eflin's already got one out in the inning. And that's going to bring Toglia to the plate. Here's the first pitch to Toglia. Here's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So, one down already in the inning for the Rockies. I apologize. They brought it back from commercial and already there's a guy going into the dugout. So I think he flew out to center field. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Caught by the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And that is the second out of the inning, gang. 2 down in the inning. Just like that. Yankees are now down 12-7. My gracious. Man, the Cardinals are just pounding the Yankees today. The Yankees got 7 runs themselves. Holy cow. First pitch to Jones. Strike right there. Eflin is really on his game right now. He is getting ahead in the count on every single hitter. Strike 1 every hitter. Yeah, Slicer, usually what I'll do when the Orioles play the Apple or the Fox games, I turn the sound down on the TV and I listen to the radio. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball low, 1-1. Or I'll just keep the game on, turn the sound down. I'll talk to Melissa, and her and I will chit chat, or read, or she'll be reading, and I'll just talk to her, and I'll just watch the game in silence. Here's the 1-1 pitch, swinging a ground ball to second baseman. He bobbles it, Got to throw quick, but he gets it. Jackson Holiday, it was a ground ball to him. He bobbled it a little bit, picks it up, throws to first, and that's the inning. The Orioles are through 5, folks. 5-0 Birds. I'll leave it at that. And since we are through the 5th inning, let's go over some scores around Major League Baseball. We do it in the 5th. After the 5th and 7th innings, we'll give you scores around Major League Baseball. Top of the 9th, the Mets are holding a 1-0 lead over the White Sox. Middle of the 8th inning, Astros 4-2 over Kansas City. Top of the 8th, Blue Jays and Twins are tied 1-1. Bottom of the 7th, Cardinals 12, Yankees 7. Top of the 7th, Rays, Padres are tied 3-3. Bottom of the 6th, Rangers have a 2-1 lead over the Athletics. After 1 inning, the Giants have a 1-0 lead over the Marlins. After 1 inning, the Angels have a 1-0 lead over the Mariners. And after 1 inning, or bottom of the 1st, Dodgers, D-backs are scoreless. Later on tonight, you'll have the Braves, Phillies. Earlier today, we have finals. Reds 4, Brewers 3. Cubs 14, Nationals 1. Tigers 4, Red Sox 1. And the Guardians beat the Pirates 6-1. So the Orioles, again, have a real opportunity here. Red Sox have lost. Yankees are losing. Orioles got a shot to really put to make up some ground on both of these teams. Put a little bit more distance between them and the Yankees. I mean, between them and the Red Sox, and to pick up a game on the Yanks. We'll see if it happens. Likes still at 27, gang. Sammy Stewart on this day in September 1st, 1978, records a Major League record 7 consecutive strikeouts in his Major League debut. Here's Mayo. First pitch to him. Swing and a foul back. 0-1. So Mayo so far today is 1 for 1 with a walk. Or 1 for 1 with a hit by pitch. He's had a good start next time back up here. Here's the 0-1 pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike. 0-2. He challenged him there. 96, center cut. Said, here, hit it, kid. And he couldn't do it. So Mayo is set. He's got an 0-2 count here now. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing. Just on the outside corner. 1-2. Good take by Mayo there. Good take by Kobe Mayo right there. He's down in the count 1-2 though. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside, ball 2, 2-2. I really like seeing the patience from him. Even though he's falling behind in the count, he's not chasing pitches. He's not over swinging. He's getting back in counts here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strike 3. It went off speed on him, and Kobe was out in front of it. Outside corner, and he wasn't able to get there. So 1 out in the inning. That's going to bring Mullins to the plate. Again, that's where you got to just shorten the swing a little bit and try to just make contact. So here's Mullins. First pitch to him. Check swing. Ball 1 high. 1-0. Mullins is 1 for 2. He did get that gift bloop single when they played the infield in, but he'll take it. 1-0 count here. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Oh, it looked like it caught the zone, but the umpire calls it high. Ball 2, 2-0 to Cedric Mullins. Huh. Mullins is set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a pop-up right out in front of the home plate. Catcher's there. He's got this one, though. That is the second out of the inning. 2-0 count right there. Bad swing by Mullins. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the 6th inning for the O's. 28 likes. There we go. Now we picked up 1. That's awesome. That's going to bring McCann to the plate. Last time up, he had a 2-run homer. That's what's giving this Oriole a 5-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Ball. Oh, it looked like it was inside, but I guess it caught the inside corner. Strike 1. 0-1. Ariel, I have to look on my phone to see you. If you're still out there, Ariel, thanks for being here, dear. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2. That ball was outside. McCann does not get to it, though. So 0-2 count on James McCann. 29 likes, 30 likes now. Thank you, gang. We're getting there. 20 to go. Here's the 0-2 pitch to McCann. Swinging a pop-up, fly ball, shallow right field. Looks like the right fielder's there. He's got it. That's the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for the O's in the 6th. We're going to head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Orioles still with a 5-0 lead. Anybody out there been to Oriole Park at Camden Yards? Nomadic Brian, what's going on, buddy? O's winning, Yanks losing. Yep, that's a good start. Both games aren't over yet, though. Neither game is over yet. You never know, but it's off to a good start right now. Anybody out there ever been to Oriole Park at Camden Yards? Let me know in the chat. Have you been there? Let me know. Have you not been there? I think I might have asked that question before, but we got some new people in here, so I'm asking it again. Yep, Brian's been there. I've been there many times. I had season tickets. We used to go all the time. They're doing flashbacks. They're talking about when Blanco threw the no-hitter back in April. It was on April 1st he did that. Slicer's been there, yep, 5 or 6 times. Nice! Very nice, Slicer. I think Colorado is another one of those stadiums that I'm hoping one day to get to. Walter and I, my oldest, are going to Chicago next year. We're going to see the Orioles play the White Sox. We picked it out of a hat, and that's what he picked. He picked Washington first. But we've been to the Nationals. So we were like, nah, we're not going to the Nationals. Let's pick something else. We've been there. And he was like, okay, we'll pick it. And then he picked the White Sox. So next year we'll be going to Chicago for a couple days to go see the Orioles play the Sox. Brian says, many years ago, I lived in Chevy Chase, Maryland, and we'd go to Baltimore a few times, watch a game, get crab cakes, Fells Point for beers. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, Chevy Chase, Maryland. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that Southern Maryland, Brian? Right? Isn't that Southern Maryland? And that's a bit of a hike for sure. Here's Eflin, first pitch, curveball right there, strike 1. 0-1. Cave is up. He's obviously over. Here's the pitch. Strike. 0-2. So it looks like, from what I'm seeing, what's going on here with the Orioles? So it looks like Mayo is out of the game. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Eflin. Swinging a ground ball to third base. That's going to be a base hit down the line. It was a blooper down the line by Cave, and it stays fair, and it's a base hit. There it is. Wow, it was just a little dribbler down the line. Emmanuel Rivera, who just went to third, was playing way off the line, and he hits it down third base, and it stays fair for an infield hit. And that's your no-hitter and perfect game over for Eflin. It was a great pitch. It was just, he got lucky there. So here we go. That's going to bring Beck to the plate. First pitch to him, inside, ball 1. So Mayo is out of the game. Rivera goes to third, and Ryan O'Hearn comes into the game to play first base for the Orioles. I hope Mayo's okay. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Way inside. It gets by the catcher, McCann, and that's going to put the runner at second now. So Eflin, just as fast as he had it, has lost it. That ball got away from him, went right past the catcher. That's a wild pitch. Oh, yeah, the DC, the Metro. I've been on the link a few times. So a 2-0 count on Beck with now a runner in scoring position. Here's the next pitch. That pitch is inside, ball 3. So Eflin comes out, a little dribbler down the line on a really good pitch, has rattled him just like that. So now he's got a 3-0 count on Beck here. Here's the 3-0 pitch, inside, ball 4. So he gives up a single, and now he's giving up a walk. And McCann's going to come out and talk to him. They need to talk to him at this point. Get him settled back down. Say, look, it's over. No big deal. Let's get through this. You know, let's get these outs here. Let's go back to what we were doing. Let's refocus and get back to what we were doing that was working. It's good that McCann's going out there and talking to him. That's a sign of a veteran here. Go out there, talk to him, and let's see what we can do here. Because what we don't want is to allow for Colorado to get back in this game. You know, the Yankees are still losing 12-7, and it's important that the Orioles maintain this lead. But that's going to bring Romo. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ground ball to second baseman. Shift to Gunnar for 1. Back to first in time. Double play. Just like that. 2 outs. Very nice. Romo on the first pitch hits a ground ball to Jackson. He picks it up, shovels it over to Gunnar for 1. Gunnar throws it to first for the double play. So just like that, 2 quick outs. But there is a runner on third now with 2 down. It's going to be back to the top of the lineup for the Rockies. A good pitch by Eflin there. Let's see what he can do with it now. Here's the pitch to Tovar. Swinging a ground ball in front of the plate. Eflin's got it. Throw to first, and that's your inning. So even after the hit and the walk, he calms down and gets out of it. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the 7th inning, the Orioles are still holding that 5-0 lead. Zach Eflin's pitching phenomenal right now for the O's, everybody. Phenomenal. Tracy says, I've never even watched a baseball game, Walt. I'm working this holiday weekend, so I'm just listening. No judging anybody. Oh, no. Not Tracy. People love what they love. There's a lot of people out there that don't like baseball at all. I totally get it. I'm not a hockey guy. I never understand hockey. People love hockey. I'm not a hockey guy. I have no interest in it. It just doesn't interest me. I'm not a soccer guy. I don't have any interest in soccer. Basketball is iffy. I coached basketball for 10 years, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. Watching it, anyway. Football I like, but I love baseball. And, you know, different people like different things. No, never judging here. Don't you worry about that. $8.85. The likes are still at 30, gang. We can make it. We can do it. Come on, we can do it. Keep hitting that like button as you come in. Yeah, John, I've never been a hockey fan. Never been a hockey fan. Just haven't. Never have. Just doesn't interest me. So, again, starting tomorrow, 3 p.m. game tomorrow on Labor Day for the Orioles. It's the White Sox for 3, and then Tampa Bay's in town for 3. So the next 6 games after they are very winnable games against teams that are sub-500 teams for the Orioles. Really have an opportunity, like I said, I'm sorry to beat a dead horse, but they really have an opportunity to make some ground up and kind of distance themselves a little bit from the Yankees. The Yankees have a much harder schedule. So Anthony Molina is in the game for the Rockies. He's got a 6.20 ERA, 49 innings pitched, 31 Ks, 20 walks. Opponents are hitting .303 against him. He's been in 30 games this year for the Rockies. We'll see how he does. First pitch to Holiday, swinging a fly ball, left field, down for a base hit. So Jackson Holiday goes with the pitch, lines it into left field for a base hit. That's what I want to see. Nice at bat for Jackson. Ball on the outside part of the plate. He stays through the zone, drives it into left field for a base hit. It's a leadoff single for the O's. Very nice. That's going to bring Austin Slater to the plate. Slater is 0 for 2, but he has scored a run and has a walk. Might see Jackson Holiday go here. Here's the first pitch to Slater. Outside, ball 1, 1-0. Nice piece of hitting by Jackson Holiday there. Good to see it. 1-0 count on Slater. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt. Ball 2. 2-0. Nice pick by the catcher. That ball gets by him. Jackson Holiday's at second. Nice pick by the catcher. So 2-0 count right now on Slater. He can look for a pitch in a certain part of the plate. Here it is. 2-0 pitch. Inside. Ball 3. 3-0. No, Cowser did not play today. Now, he'll probably come in as a defensive replacement. I'm actually surprised he's not in the game right now with the righty on the mound. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's center cut right there. Strike. 3-1. I would have thought that they would have put him in the game, but he's not. I guess maybe they're giving him a day off. He might come in as a defensive replacement late. Here's 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Jackson Holiday goes. Steal. Yes! Steal. Stolen base for Jackson Holiday. He's down to second, so it's now a 3-1 count as Austin Slater swung through the pitch. Jackson Holiday steals his third base of the season, and actually his third steal of this series. So the Orioles now have another runner in scoring position for Austin Slater. And it's a 3-2 count. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Oh, my goodness gracious. Slater thought it was inside. It might have caught the zone, but he is called out, and that's the first out of the inning. It might have caught the zone. It was close. Yeah, that's probably a strike. I think that pitch is too close to take. So here's Santander with 1 out now, man on second. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside, but no, it's called a strike. Oh, my God. That ball was about 2 inches outside, and the umpire calls it a strike. So 0-1 on Santander. That should have been ball 1, but they called it they called it a strike. So 0-1 on Santander. My gracious. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside, that looked like a ball, and that's called a strike. 0-2. Goodness gracious. Wow, 32 likes. Thanks, gang. That's amazing. Thank you all very much. We're getting there. Our goal was 50. We got a shot. So just like that, 0-2 on Santander. Here's the pitch. Ball high, 1-2. Can't call that one a strike. Even if he wants to, he can't. Even if he wants to, he can't call that one a strike. So 1-2. Santander needs a base hit here. We need this. Keep adding on runs, guys. Come on. Santander, 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. Good stop by the catcher. 2-2. He got his glove down. If he doesn't get his glove down, it's going to go right through the 5-hole, right between his legs to the backstop. But he does. Good stop. 2-2. Santander, 2-2 pitch. Up high. Ball 3. 3-2. Gunner's on deck. Gunner's had 2 good at-bats today. He's only got the 1 hit to show for it, but he's had 2 really good at-bats out of 3. He probably will not see this righty, though. The right-hander will probably come out of the game. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive. 1 hopper to the third baseman. He looks Jackson Holiday back to the bag and throws over to first, and Santander is the second out. It was a 1 hopper to the third baseman. He looked Jackson Holiday back to the bag, throws over to first, and that's 2 outs in the inning. I live in Colorado Springs and thought about going to the game today, but I didn't do it. Hope there are lots of O's fans in the stadium this weekend. There were a lot of fans, Brian, from what I saw. There definitely were a lot of fans there. Lots of O's fans. That guy was not, though. Here's Gunner. First pitch to Gunner in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-0. So they are going to let the righty pitch to Gunner here. Again, on the season, 275, 33 home runs, 79 RBI. He's got a chance for his 80th RBI right here. Gunner is set. 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Base hit into right field. Jackson Holiday is turning around third. He's going to score. And that's going to make it 6-0. Gunnar Henderson with the base hit into right field past the diving second baseman. And the Orioles take a 6-0 lead. Good day for Gunnar. Good for him. 2 hits in 4 at-bats. He's hit the ball really well in 3 out of 4 at times up and gets that 80th RBI. That's going to bring Eloy Jimenez to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a couple walks. Gunnar goes. Throw in. No, he's safe. It gets by the second baseman, but the shortstop is backing him up. And there's another stolen base for the Orioles. Nice. So now Gunnar is in scoring position. I'm going to update this while I can. Don't go anywhere, gang. So Eloy Jimenez has got a 0-1 count, but now he's got a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2. So Gunnar gets a steal again. I think that gives him 16 on the season. And just like that, the Orioles got another runner in scoring position, up 6-0. Let's see if Jimenez can get a hit here. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Ball. 1-2. I'm hoping, Brian, he's getting in sync. He's got a couple hits today. The one time he hit the ball really hard, he just hit it right at the shortstop. So he's had 3 really good at-bats. Here's the 1-2 pitch. He's out. Strike 3. Ball looked a little low, but it had the plate. It just looked low. And that's strike 3 on Jimenez. So the inning's over. The Orioles do score a run. And they leave a man. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. 6-0 Birds. Yeah, if the Orioles can get Gunnar going again, and if they can get Adley going again, that'll be like a big boost. Yeah, the Mets should sweep the Sox. And to be honest with you, Victor, the Orioles need to do the exact same thing when the Sox come to town tomorrow. The Orioles need to do the exact same thing. They need to sweep them. They really do. They got to sweep. I'm sorry. They got to sweep the Sox. They got to sweep the White Sox. The White Sox have lost like 106 games this season. They are horrible. They are horrible. Orioles cannot lose to that team, period. Corbin Burns on the mound tomorrow. Corbin Burns better win. And then they got Suarez pitching and Cade Povich pitching. The only one worries me is the Povich game. The other 2 should be wins for the Orioles. They all should be wins. I hate to say it. No offense to any White Sox fan out there. But it's just not your season. Trust me, as a guy who's my team lost 107 and 115 back-to-back seasons, we were horrible. But it is what it is. You know, Ellie De La Cruz has had a really good series. Like the 6th guy since 1900 to have 20 home runs and 60 steals. But the Reds are just not having a good season. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Still got 21 of you in. We got 32 likes. Still 18 off the mark here, but we're getting there. Showing another flashback. This is one of Salvador Perez hitting his 250th career home run. All right, let's see. 7th inning. Let's see if Eflin is back in the game. Again, for some reason, they're not showing the game at the moment. It's just a black screen. What's going on here? All right, guys, I'll be right back. I need to check something. I'm going to check it on the app. Yeah, I mean, the game is going. Why are we not seeing the game? Hold on. I gotta do this real fast. The game is, like, literally... I don't know if the Orioles are having issues or what, but... All right, looks like they're back. Let's see if Eflin is still in the game. I'm hoping Zach Eflin is still in the game. I'd like to see him still in the ball game. So 6-0 Orioles. 1 hit for the Rockies to this point. Orioles are looking good. Let's see who's coming to the plate. It looks like Eflin is back out there for the 7th inning. And why not? I mean, his pitch count is really efficient to this point. He's given up just the 1 hit. He's thrown 58 pitches to this point. 58 pitches for Zach Eflin to this point. Into the 7th inning. He's thrown 58 pitches through 6 innings. That's less than 10 pitches an inning. That's fantastic. Really efficient so far. Let's hope he can continue to do that. We'll give score updates at the end of this inning. It looks like Eflin was good to go coming off the DL very nice. Yeah, he's pitched phenomenal to this point. I mean, I get it. It's the Rockies, but it doesn't matter. He's been fantastic in this game. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, we're into the 7th inning, and he's thrown 58 pitches. It's been really good. Here's the first pitch to the hitter. Strike right there. Rogers takes the pitch for a strike, 0-1. And that's been his big advantage today. 0-1. He is getting ahead in the counts. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike, 0-2. That ball was outside, but we got the call. Looked like it was outside, but it's a strike. 0-2 to Rogers, just like that. And when he gets ahead in the count, he's not giving him anything to hit. Center cut at all. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High, ball 1-2. That's a good pitch. Just high enough that he might offer at it, but if it's not, it's a ball. So he's been really good when he's ahead in the count, too. Nothing to hit here. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a foul down the third base line. That was a curveball that hung up there, but Rogers pulled it and pulls it foul. 20 people still watching. Good to have all of you here. We had a really good day on Friday with the amount of people watching as well, so thank you, gang. The likes are a little bit there. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a foul. Oh, I didn't think he got a piece of it, but he did. It's a foul ball. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside, ball 2, 2-2. Two pitch. Strike 3 on the outside corner. And that's the first out of the inning, just like that. That pitch was borderline. It could have been called a ball, and I couldn't really argue with it, but we got the call. And that's strike 3. So 1 out here in the 7th. That ball looks like it's just off the plate, but the umpire gives it to him. And that's going to bring McMahon to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 right there, 0-1. It's been his big thing today that's really been a big help to Eflin. He gets ahead in the count, 0-1, every single hitter. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he's right around the plate. He's not getting too much of the plate. He's right around the outside, inside corners of the plate, and it's been masterful so far today for him. Really, really good. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul back. Oh, McCann couldn't hold it. Brian, they haven't said how long he's going to be out at this point. They haven't said. X-rays were negative, so nothing's broke. He just has a big contusion on the hand. Obviously, he doesn't pitch for another 4 days. We'll see where he is. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. Ball 1-2. Yeah, Eflin's looking good, Chris. I agree. Really, I mean, I get it. It's the Rockies, but he's really getting ahead in counts and pitching really well. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2-2. It's a good pitch. Even though it's outside, it's close enough to the plate that you're going to see if McMahon's going to chase. Because even if he makes contact, it's going to be a weak ground ball somewhere. If he doesn't, he's out, but he doesn't offer at it. So here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on a curveball. Low and inside, but he swings through it, and that's the second out of the 7th inning for Zach Eflin, who's now at 71 pitches through 6 2/3. The 2 outs in the inning, that's going to bring Brenton Doyle to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ground ball to the third baseman. He's got it. Rivera throws to first. In time. Safe. No. Just called safe at first base. Rivera cut it off from Gunnar, turned, did a 360, throws to first, and just misses him. I thought he had me. Threw a perfect throw. The throw was spot on right there, but they called him safe. So that's the second hit for the Rockies in the game by Brenton Doyle. Good play by Rivera. He turns and throws. He threw a strike to first base. Just missed it by a step. That's going to bring Michael Toglia to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Now they got a runner on. Here's Eflin's first pitch to Toglia. Swinging a foul back, 0-1. He got the ground ball. If Gunnar gets it, it's still going to be a difficult play either way. The Yankees are down 14-7 to the Cardinals into the top of the ninth. So Toglia is down 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Base hit into right field. And Doyle's going to go all the way to third. So now it's first and third with 2 outs. 74 pitches for Eflin. I still think you leave him in the game. I'm sorry. I just do. He's only thrown 74 pitches. He just left that pitch up. And Toglia drives it into right field for a base hit. Guy's got a 3-hit shutout to this point. I think you got to give him a chance. Bullpen's going to get up, but I still think they need to give him an opportunity here to get out of this inning and get through 7. Again, you can warm somebody if you want to warm them to bring them out for the 8th, but if he can get out of this inning, personally, I think, look, he's at 74 pitches. 74 pitches. If he gets out of this, let's say he gets out of it, and he's still got to face Jones here, and anything can happen. But if he gets out of this without a run scored, and he's still in the 70 range for pitches, he has to come back out for the 8th inning. Right? I mean, I know he's coming off the injured list. Maybe that's why you don't. But other than that, I mean, if he's healthy, he's only at 74 pitches. Let's see what he does to this hitter, though. He's set. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike right there, 0-1 on Jones, who's also no hits today. Nolan Jones at the plate. What can I mean, the guy is getting ahead in counts every single hitter. He's really had a good day pitching-wise, but he's got to make a pitch here, though. One swing, it could be 6-3. We'll see. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way outside, ball 1. 1-0. 1-1. 33 likes, gang. Thank you, gang. We're getting there. Bottom of the 7th inning. 6-0 Orioles lead at the moment. But the Rockies are threatening. First and third with 2 outs. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-1. So Eflin's got to step off here, in my opinion. And just 77 pitches thrown, 57 strikes, 20 balls. He's almost a 2-to-1 ratio, 3-to-1 ratio, really. He's done really well today. But he's got to come up with a pitch here. This is his whole outing right here. 2-1 count. And here's the 2-1 pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. Curveball. Jones was not expecting that. He was taken all the way, and he just catches the outside part of the zone. It looked like a strike to me. It catches the box. So the count's even now at 2-2. Eflin's got to come up with a big pitch. This is easily the most pitches he's thrown so far today. He's thrown 20 pitches in the 7th. Until this inning, the most pitches he's thrown in an inning is 14. But he's got a 2-2 pitch coming here. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Base hit into left field. So that's going to score a run. And that's going to put the runner at third. So first and third, another hit for the Rockies. It's now 6-1. That's probably going to do it for Eflin. That ball was up. That ball was definitely up. You're going to see Brandon Hyde come out of the dugout now. They're going to come get him. Yeah, they're definitely going to come get him now. That ball was up and right over the middle of the plate. That's the first pitch with a 2-strike count where he left one out and over the plate. And he didn't miss it. You know, to the hitter's credit, he did hit it. So I don't think, well, actually the pitching coach is coming out. They're not taking him out just yet. Again, he's only at 79 pitches and 6-1. I think they're trying to get him through 7 here. But they got to be careful with this because, he hasn't pitched in a while. If he starts to labor here and he gives up, if he gives up a blast here to Cave, which you just never know, 6-1 could be 6-4, just like that. So you got to be careful with him here. But he's still only at 79 pitches. But it's now 6-1. As soon as the inning's over, we'll go over scores around the league since every time at the end of the 5th and after the 7th inning, we always go over the league scores, give you guys updates. After the 3rd inning, we go over standings around Major League Baseball. So coming up at the end of the 7th here, let's see what Cave does. He's 1 for 2. Eflin is set. Here's the first pitch. Swinging and a foul back, 0-1. Again, to his credit, he is getting ahead in counts. He's not falling behind. Eflin to this point, 6 2/3 innings. 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 8 Ks. Let's see what he can do. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So he's got him down in the count, 0-2, just like that. See if he can put him away. He doesn't have to throw a strike here. He doesn't have to put the ball over the plate. And this is this is the big key for the Orioles. He didn't do it with the last hitter. He got the base hit and got the RBI. Let's see what he does here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul. That was a good pitch. It was out of the zone. Cave chased, but he did get a piece. Keeps the at-bat alive. 0-2 count again. Yes, thank you, Sony. Appreciate you sharing that out. Obviously, we're not going to get to the 900 subscribers today, which is perfectly fine, guys. We picked up 3. That's great. So Eflin is set. He's at the belt. He's got an 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. That's a ball. 1-2. Runners stay. Still 1st and 3rd. Again, I like the pitch selection for Eflin in this at-bat. I really like the location of the pitches. He's not giving him anything over the plate, but he's close enough to the plate to try to get him to offer it a pitch. Right now, he just hasn't been able to get him to do that. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Outside, ball 2, 2-2. To the hitters' credit for the Rockies in this inning, they've been a little bit more patient. They're not chasing like they were earlier in games. And when they're getting a pitch to hit so far, they've been good, at least in this inning with their at-bats of taking advantage. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, he got him! And that's the inning. So Eflin gets through 7. He gives up the run, but we're going to head to the top of the 8th inning. The Orioles still have a 6-1 lead. And while we got a second, we're going to go over scores again. It's the 7th inning, or 7th inning's done. We're heading into the 8th, or bottom of the 7th. No. What am I looking at? Where are we? 8th inning. Hold on. Let me change that. Yeah, top of the 8th. There we go. All right, let's go over some scores around Major League Baseball. Bottom of the 9th inning, the Cardinals have a touchdown lead on the Yankees, 14-7. Touchdown and an extra point. Bottom of the 8th inning, Padres-Rays are tied 3-3. Bottom of the 8th inning, the Athletics and the Rangers are tied 2-2. Top of the 4th inning, Giants with the 2-0 lead over the Marlins. After 3 innings, 2-1 Mariners over the Angels. Top of the 3rd inning, 8-0 Diamondbacks over the Dodgers. Braves-Phillies are going to play this evening. Earlier today, you had the Brewers lose to the Reds 4-3, so the Reds got the win there. Cubs 14-1 over the Nationals. Tigers beat the Red Sox 4-1. Guardians beat the Pirates 6-1. Astros beat the Royals 7-2. Twins beat the Jays 4-3, and the Mets beat the lowly White Sox 2-0. White Sox only got 2 hits in that game. They are now 31 wins, 107 losses. Ugh. 31 wins, 107 losses. That is a bad, bad team on the south side. But let's hope they continue to be bad for the next 3 games as the Orioles are facing them. So here's Jimenez. First pitch to him. Ground ball to the second baseman. Throw over to first. They got him. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Rivera, Emmanuel Rivera. And just like that, there's one out in the inning. Trying to get this updated for you guys as best I can. There we go. That's going to bring Ryan O'Hearn to the plate. O'Hearn, of course, is hitting for Kobe Mayo as he came into the game. 268 hitter, 13 home runs, 52 RBIs. First pitch to him. Outside, ball 1, 1-0. So Rivera swings at the first pitch, hits the ground ball to the second baseman, and there's one out already. One-0 pitch. Swinging a foul back, 1-1. Yeah, it's tough. I don't like to see any team be that bad, John. I really don't. It's not, I don't like to see that. So a 1-1 count here on Ryan O'Hearn. And here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball to left field. Pretty shallow. Left fielder comes in. He's got it. 2 outs, just like that. Cedric Mullins coming to the plate. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the 8th inning. Thanks, everybody, for joining me today. 27 of you coming in here. That's phenomenal. Cedric Mullins, first pitch. Way high. Ball 1. 34 likes. Wow, gang. Thanks, gang. It is Labor Day weekend, everybody. Happy Labor Day. 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the second baseman. He's got it. Throw to first. In time. That's your inning. 3 up, 3 down for the O's in the 8th. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th inning. 6-0 Orioles. I do not think that Zach Eflin. Yeah, Zach Eflin is going to come out for the 8th inning. Even with this pitch count where it is, I don't think he's coming out for the 8th. I could be wrong. He's at 85 pitches. But I think that's probably going to do it for him for today. Right back. Be right back, gang. Don't go anywhere. I'll tell you, the Seattle Mariners, for those that don't know, you probably do know. Of course, they fired their manager just a couple weeks ago. They've been really free-falling, have the Mariners. They had a huge lead in the West, American League West, for the longest time. You know, Houston started terrible, but I don't think any of us really expected them not to do well this season, talking about the Astros. They finally got it together, and then then Seattle just... they fell apart, and now they're like 4 or 5 games behind Houston in the standings, and cost the manager his job. You know, Julio Rodriguez, who I think everybody thought was going to be this major star, has really regressed. Even Corbin Carroll. I think the Orioles are very lucky with Gunnar Henderson. You know, Corbin Carroll last year was Rookie of the Year in the National League. He's had a very, very bad year. He's been a little bit better lately for the Diamondbacks, which I think is part of the reason why they've had a little bit of resurgence in the second half. But even Corbin Carroll's not been anywhere near the player he was last year for the Diamondbacks. So 886. Hey, we picked up another subscriber. Thanks, gang. So Matt Bowman is in the game for the Orioles. 4.43 ERA. He's got 20 innings in, 15 Ks, 10 walks though. But opponent batting average is 173 against him. He walks a lot of guys. Got to keep the walks down. Thanks for the extra subscriber. That's amazing. First pitch to the hitter. Inside. Ball 1 to Beck. 1-0. So the Yankees-Cardinals game is official. Cardinals won 14-7. 1-0 pitch. Line drive. Right back to the pitcher. It was a broken bat line drive. And Bowman snares it for the first out. It was a broken bat, line drive right back up the middle. Baumann catches it, and that, folks, is the first out. The bat goes flying to the shortstop. But just like that, the O's got an out. Wow, that's really good concentration from Baumann, because that bat's coming his way. First pitch to the next hitter is a ball, 1-0 to Romo. Wow, that was a really nice play by Baumann there. He could have very easily been distracted by that bat. 1-0 pitch. Strike right there. Oh my God, he called that a ball? Holy cow, ball 2. I guess the ump says a tie. It was right there. Top of the zone, but he called it a ball. So 2-0 count. Next pitch, ground ball to the second baseman. Jackson Holliday's got it. Throw to first. That's your second out. Wow. I can't believe he called that a ball, though. The 2 quick outs for Baumann here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Orioles clinging to a 6-1 lead. Boston and New York have lost. The Orioles could really, really use this win now. They're 4 outs away from getting a huge win. Let's see if they can get it. Baumann's next pitch. Swing and a foul back by Tovar. 0-1. Tovar's 0 for 3 in the game. Orioles do play a day game tomorrow. I think it's a 3:05 game at home against the White Sox. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High and inside. 1-1. 30 of you watching right now. Thanks, gang. We are trying to get to 50 likes. If there are 30 of you in here, that means if 27 of you are new. And we got another subscriber, 887. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Baumann's 1-1 pitch. Yeah. Oh, inside and high, but he gets the call. Strike 2, 1-2. So a 1-2 count on Ezekiel Tovar, who's 0 for 3 in the game. Baumann's got him right where he wants him now. Let's see if he can put him away. Here's the pitch. Way outside. Ball 2, 2-2. Come on, gang. We got a shot now. We got a shot at getting to the 50. 888. We picked up another subscriber. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul back again. We're going to do it again. 2-2. Yeah, I don't have all the pomp and circumstance you see on some of these other channels that do all the calling of the game. I just enjoy the interaction back and forth in the chat. So please chat. I try to answer as many questions as I can. 2-2 pitch. Way inside. Ball 3. 3-2. Definitely don't want a 2-out walk here from Baumann. You had him 0-2. It's back to 3-2 at this point. What you don't want to do with Tovar is walk him, and then you got your 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up next. Got to get him here. 3-2 pitch. He does walk him. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk for the Rockies. Not what the Orioles wanted right here. But anyway, yeah, it's good to have you all here. Definitely appreciate you being here. We enjoy it. We have a lot of fun. I like talking to the chat. If you're just a ninja watcher out there and you don't like to chat, thank you for being here. I'd like to acknowledge you as well. It is family friendly here, so if you have little ones that want to come in and watch, we try to keep it family friendly. But here is Rogers. First pitch of him. Ground ball up the middle. Jackson Holliday's got it, and he steps on the bag at second for the force. And that, folks, that quickly is your inning. No runs, a man left, no hits. Top of the 9th inning coming up. O's clinging to a 6-1 lead. But it is good to have you all here. Again, no cussing, no swearing. If you're a fan of another team, if you're a fan of the team we're playing, that's fine. More than welcome to be here. Respectful, family friendly, have fun with it. Let's enjoy the game together. That's what we do. We have mods. Our mods are phenomenal. They know what to do. I've had them on my other channel where I have almost 18,000 subscribers. So they are phenomenal. That's why they're mods over here as well. So they know what to look for. They know how quickly they can time somebody out or hide them from the channel if need be. But it's good to have all of you here. Thank you, no matter who it is. Ninth inning coming up. The Orioles are 3 outs away from getting a huge win. And it's a big win for the O's if they can get it. They can really use it. Again, it puts them that much closer to the Yankees. They go from being a game and a half back to only being a half a game back with none other than, the White Sox coming to town for the Orioles. And it's a huge advantage. Again, we talked about this earlier, and it's true. It just gives the O's that much more of an advantage going into these big series against teams that they should likely beat. And if they hold serve and beat who they're supposed to beat, it's going to really line up for them when it comes playoff time. Let me get this set up so we can get this ready for the 9th inning. There we go. We'll see if they take advantage of it. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Just might finish a game without drama. Looking good right now. So far, Brian, Justin Lawrence is in the game for the Rockies. Got a 5.87 ERA, 53 and 2/3 innings, 39 strikeouts, 26 walks, 7 home runs. Opponents are batting .296 against him. That's a high average, man. 888. My favorite number is 8. It's funny, and we got 888 subscribers. That's pretty awesome, gang. Thank you. 37 likes today, too. We may not hit either goal, but that's okay. I appreciate y'all being here. So here we go. Orioles are ready. I think it's going to be James McCann leading off. He's 1 for 3 with a homer. First pitch to him is inside, ball 1. 1-0. Yeah, let's finish it. Amen to that, right? One-0 count on McCann. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike right there. 90. Is that 97 or was that 92? 92 on that. So a 1-1 count on James McCann. Watch the catcher. The catcher's looking up at McCann to see if he's trying to steal the signs. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike. 1-2 right there. So this guy Lawrence for the Rockies, he's like almost like an underneath guy, almost like a Dan Quisenberry. He throws from the side. It's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball. That's going to get down. That's in the gap. That's going to get all the way to the wall. McCann's going to round first. He's going to head for second. It's going to be a leadoff double for James McCann. That's his second hit. So he's got a home run and a double today. Good day for James McCann. And just like that, the O's have a leadoff man in scoring position. 38 likes now. Thank you, guys. Good piece of hitting by McCann. Somebody's got to get that bus off his back, though. Man, he is slow. And that's going to bring Jackson Holliday to the plate. He's 1 for 3 in the game. Got to hit his last time up. He's set. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Like to see Holliday get that second hit today and get an RBI here. Try to get something going with Holliday as well. Try to get him to start getting into a nice groove. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-0. Just want to see him string together some good at-bats. Even if some of the at-bats aren't phenomenal, I just want to see some good at-bats. Or there's a strike, 2-1. Or results. Even if the results aren't phenomenal, if he puts a good swing on a pitch, line drive somewhere, but it's right at somebody, at least it's a good swing. Oh wow, they're showing the contusion on the hand of Dean Kramer. Wow, that's a bad one. 2-1 pitch. Check swing. It's going to go back to the pitcher. He's got it. Throw to first in time to get Jackson Holliday. It was a check swing that went fair. The pitcher got it. He fields it, throws to first, and that's the first out. That's a bummer. So 1 down in the inning. We still got a man at second with 1 out. It's going to be back to the top of the lineup for Austin Slater. 39 likes now. Thank you, guys. Should the O's stick with McCann for a while if he has days like this? Personally, Brian, I don't think so. I mean, here's Austin Slater. He's in the box. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike. 0-1. Look, Adley Rutschman is your star catcher. He's the face of your franchise. He's the guy that helped put the Orioles back on the map. He's got to be given his chances. You can't sit him. It's just not fair to him. That's not, 0-1 pitch, outside, ball one. No. He's better than McCann. Look, offensively, he is a better player. Defensively, I think he's better as well. I'm sorry, but people say Adley can't throw out runners. Runners are steal bases on pitchers, very seldom on catchers. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. And maybe it's because I like Adley. Maybe I'm being an apologist for him, but no, I don't think so. I don't think McCann should be playing as much as he is. For every one game like this, he'll have 5 in a row where he won't get a hit. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Caught by the third baseman. Back to second. Nope, McCann gets back in time. So 2 down in the inning. Good piece of hitting there by Slater. He just hit it right at the third baseman. Here comes Santander now. No, I think that Adley's got to play. You got to allow... Look, you're allowing Gunnar to play every day. You're allowing Santander to play every day when they get in their slumps. Unless Adley's got some kind of injuries that are nagging him and you're giving him extra days off for that, he's got to play. Here's the first pitch to Santander. Swing and a foul. 0-1. So a leadoff double by McCann. So far, he's just... They haven't even been able to move him over at this point. So anyway, that's my opinion on Adley Rutschman. I think he needs to play. 0-1 pitch. Outside. Oh, wow. Looked like it was outside and low, and the ump calls it a strike. So 0-2. Even the guy keeping score thought it was a ball. They put it at 1-1. Now they got to change it to 0-2. So 0-2 on Santander. Here's the pitch. Way outside. We got the 40 likes. That was our goal on Friday, but I upped it today. I was like, nah, we can do this, man. We can get there. So on the poll, we got 38 votes, and the Orioles won the poll. Here's the pitch. Nope, ball. 2-2. So the poll has ended. 89% of you picked the Orioles to win the game, with 38 people voting. And so far, 89% of you are correct. 2-2 pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball. The third baseman. Fair ball. They called it fair. Throw over to first is not going to be in time. It almost looked like the exact same kind of hit that got the first hit for the Rockies down the line. McMahon fields it, throws over to first, but he cannot get Santander. So that's going to be an infield hit for Santander. And in the process, McCann was able to go to third. So it's first and third for the Orioles. And again, that's going to bring Gunnar to the plate. But no, Bud Black is going to come out and get Lawrence for Gunnar. He's going to try to keep this game at 6-1. And they're going to bring in the lefty. Oh, Brian, no, not at all. It's okay. Look, I think McCann's a good backup, but I just think, this is my opinion, which doesn't mean anything. I think that sometimes Brandon Hyde, if Adley's not, I don't want to say hurt. If he's having some sort of aches or pains that they're trying to give him extra rest for, okay, even that, I'm not 100%, but okay, it is what it is. But if he's healthy, then he's got to play. He's got to work. He's got to work through it. Take extra BP. Get in early. Do some extra BP. Look at more video. Look at more tape. Talk to the hitting coaches. I don't care what you have to do. He is a big part of this team. And unless there's an injury that they are trying to muddle him through without putting him on the injured list, unless there's an injury, he has to swing. Period. And somebody's been saying he's terrible from the left side. I don't care. He's got to continue to hit. You've got to give him the opportunities. He's one of your stars. He's earned the right to play. That's just my opinion. #41 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on with Adley. They're giving him a lot of days off lately. A lot of days off. And I don't like that. I think he needs to play. You got to work through these things. But we'll see. So Gunnar Henderson's up. He's got a lefty on the mound against him. Lefty on lefty. Gunnar's set. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball one. Wow, the delivery on this pitcher, Evan Justice, is really weird. It's a peculiar type of way he pitches. He almost steps before he throws. It's really weird. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. 1-0. Outside, ball two. 2-0. So lefty on lefty. Gunnar's been better this year against lefties. He was good last year against them. He's good again this year. But obviously not great. He's much better against righties. But we'll see what he can do. Let's see if he can get a hit here. He's got a 2-0 count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball three. That actually looked like it caught the zone. But he missed the catcher's. From where the catcher set up. He set up inside and low. The pitch was outside and high. It's a 3-0 count. But I still give Gunnar the green light here, 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Here's the strike on the outside corner, 3-1. Yeah, Gunnar, Adley, and Reinhorn did not have good August. Ball four. 3-1 pitches, ball four, low and outside on Gunnar. So they walk Gunnar. That's going to load the bases for Eloy Jimenez. Wow, the Orioles could really, really use a big hit here and really put this game out of sorts. I'd like to see Jimenez get a hit here. He's 0 for 1 or 0 for 2. He's got 2 walks and a run scored. He's 0 for 2. Bases loaded. First pitch. Inside. Oh, my God. That ball was way inside and the ump called it a strike. It was probably about that much. That much inside and the umpire calls it a strike. So 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball foul down the third base line. It was hugging the line for a minute there, but it went foul. 0-2 on Jimenez. Yeah, he's 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a run scored as Jimenez at this point. He is definitely due for a hit here, but he's down in the count 0-2, so he's got to protect. He's a .293 hitter with the bases loaded. He's got 2 grand slams in his career. I'd just like to see him get a hit. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. They got him. Strike 3. That's your inning. Didn't even look good. Didn't even look good. Bottom of the 9th inning coming up. A good day for Gunnar Henderson. 2 for 4. 2 RBIs. A walk. Reaches base 3 times. Better day for him. Orioles so far have 9 hits in the game. 6 strikeouts, 4 walks. And they have a 6-1 lead. This is it, guys. Top of the 9th inning coming up. Thank you to everybody. While we got a minute, I'll do a little bit of thanking everybody out there. If you did subscribe to the channel, I think we picked up like 5 subscribers or 6 today. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. It's amazing. Hope you guys enjoy the content. I hope you come back for more streams, more videos. Check them out. There's lots of videos out there. Good stuff, fun stuff. Predictions, all kinds of cool things. Player profiles on the Hall of Famers. Not just Oriole Hall of Famers, all Hall of Famers. Live streams, Orioles Talk on Monday nights. Hope you guys join us for all of it. It's been a pleasure. Mods, great job as usual. You guys always do a good job. And just thank you to the mods for everything you've done today. Welcoming people in, sharing out different things. It's been awesome. That's it, really. Other than that, good to have you all here. Those who chatted, thank you for chatting. I try to keep up with the chat. I like to acknowledge the folks that come out and chat. Look, you're taking time out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that. Gregory Soto is going to be on the mound for the Orioles. 4.91 ERA, 44 innings, 54 strikeouts, 25 walks. Opponents are batting .269 against him. He's coming into a game with a 6-1 lead. Not really a high leverage situation, so let's hope he can get this done pretty quick for the O's. He is a lefty. Orioles always prefer lefties. So Soto's on the mound. Gregory Soto. Cowser's going to go into left field. Mullins will be in center, and Santander will be in right. Actually, no. Austin Slater is in there now. Slater goes to right field, so that means that Santander's out of the game. So lots of speed, good defense in the outfield across the board for the Orioles, with Cowser, Mullins, and Slater in the outfield. What up, G Wilson? Welcome in. Yeah, college football started September 1st, gang. Actually, once I'm done here, Melissa and I are going to start decorating for the fall. First pitch, strike, right there, 97 mile an hour, right down the chute to McMahon, 0-1 just like that. 2080, you're still watching. Orioles are 3 outs away from a big win. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He went off speed on that one, 87 mile an hour. And the Orioles, right just like that, Soto's ahead in the count, 0-2 to McMahon. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Base hit into left field. Nice piece of hitting there. A 2-0 pitch. Ball was inside. He got in on it. Punches it through the 5-hole. Past the Gunnar Henderson shortstop. And that's a leadoff single. Good piece of hitting. Wasn't really a bad pitch. Pitcher was on the inside part of the plate. Up in on his hands. But he was able to get the bat head to it. And he just drove it into left field for a base hit. Past Gunnar. That's going to bring Brenton Doyle to the plate. First pitch to him. High, ball 1. Fastball, 97. John, it's too early for that. I can't do that just yet. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a foul back. 1-1. 97 by Soto. Don't worry, we'll have plenty of trees up this year. I think we're actually going to add a couple. So I think we had 8 last year, or 7. We're going to be at like 9 or 10 this year. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul back again. 1-2. Yeah, Soto, Brian, I don't know how to feel about this kid. He's got electric stuff. He's got the arm. The velocity's there. It's all about command with him. He's ahead in the count here. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on a changeup. Really good pitch right there. He had him way out in front. Throws it 85 after throwing 97. Way out in front, and that's the first out of the inning. Yeah, John, we do a lot of trees in this house. All the bedrooms have a tree, and we have 5 bedrooms, so 5 trees in the bedrooms. Here's the first pitch to Toglia. That's called a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. All the bedrooms have a tree. That's 5 trees right there. The living room downstairs has a tree. The loft has a tree. That's 7. We usually put a couple in the hallway. First 0-1 pitch is outside ball 1, 1-1. So that's like 8 or 9. You know, we'll see. We're going to be right around 9 or 10 this year. The 1-1 pitch coming here. Inside, ball 2 to Toglia. 2-1. So guys, come over to our Mouse Talk channel. If you guys like Disney, we do a lot of live streams from the parks. We were supposed to do one this morning. Had trouble. 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Charged by the third baseman. Throw to first. Not in time. It was a dribbler down the third base line that Toglia got. And third baseman Rivera was playing way back. And he's not able to get there. So first and second for the Rockies here in the bottom of the 9th inning with 1 out. It was a good pitch. It was just a dribbler up the line. And Rivera just wasn't going to get him. Ball was hit too slow. And first and second. So the Rockies are making some noise here. This game's not over yet. Here's Jones is up, left-handed here. He's 1 for 3. First pitch to him, way inside. Ball 1-0 to Nolan Jones. So the Rockies are making some noise here in the ninth. At 1-0 pitch, swing and a foul, 1-1. If you're Soto, all you're really looking for right here is, hey, 32, you're watching. Welcome in, everybody. Our goal is to get to 50 likes. If you haven't already hit that like button, please give us a like. And if you haven't subscribed, we're getting close to 900. Would love for you to subscribe, be part of the family. 1-1 pitch, swing and a foul, 1-2. So Soto, again, is getting ahead in the count. He's just got to make that one really good pitch to get out of this now. Workday's over. It's been interesting listening, Walt. Over and out. Be blessed. Tracy, have a good day. You too. Next pitch is outside in the dirt, 2-2. Everybody say goodbye to Tracy. Tracy, have a good day. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at Animal Kingdom. We'll be live from the park tomorrow over on our Mouse Talk channel. Thank you, dear. 2-2 pitch coming. Low, ball 3-2. Now this is where it gets interesting because he's got a 3-2 count here. If he walks this guy, that makes it bases loaded, and just like that, the tying run is on the on-deck circle. Soto with the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the second baseman. Jackson goes to second for one. Back to first. In time for the double play. They got him at second base. I think the Rockies are probably going to look at it. They are going to challenge. The throw back from Gunnar, he threw a rocket back, but the Rockies are going to challenge to play at first base. They're going to challenge the out at first. They got him at second, no doubt. Throw back to first. He's at, oh! No, he's safe. I think he's going to be safe at first. Oh, that's really close. That is really close. It's going to be close, folks. Is it enough to turn it over, though? Do they have enough to turn this over?
Just showed you couldn't see the foot hit the bag.
I'm going to put the audio on.
Yeah, foot's on the base.
Yeah, foot's on the base. He's safe.
Love where he stepped to. I mean, he got to the front part of the bag, the shortest distance to it. That might have been the difference.
So he's probably going to be safe, and he probably is. I think they have enough to turn that over. Yeah, so he is safe. So, but that is 2 outs now, so it's going to be first and third with 2 outs for the Orioles. Still no runs scored, but he is safe. He was safe, just beats it at first base. Ball wasn't hit hard enough. Jackson Holiday charges, threw a strike to second, and Gunnar threw a strike to first. It just, ball wasn't hit hard enough. So it's going to be 2 outs in the inning, still first and third. Soto's just got to get one more out here. Right-handed hitter at the plate. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike. 0-1, just like that. Hunter Goodman is going to pinch hit for Cave. He is a right-handed hitter. 177 average, 8 home runs, 24 RBIs. He's got a little pop. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So Soto is 1 strike away, and the Rockies are down to their last strike. Doesn't need to throw a strike here. Just something close. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. And that, folks, is the ball game right there. The Orioles get the win. Soto gets out of it. Gets the strikeout to end the game. The Orioles with the win. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Rockies 1 run, 6 hits, 2 errors. Winning pitcher Zach Eflin for the Orioles. Phenomenal day for him. Just pitched really, really well. The Orioles pick up a game on the Yankees. They pick up a game on the Red Sox. Fantastic win for the Orioles there. Coming home to face the White Sox tomorrow. That's a big win for the O's. Now only a half a game out. They now have 79 wins on the season. 79-59. And that's just a big win. Big win for the O's today. Guys, thanks for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed bringing it to you. Again, the final score, Orioles 6, Rockies 1. Hope you all have a great Labor Day tomorrow, Labor Day weekend. God bless all of you. Thank you all for being here. And until next time, keep rooting for the O's and take care of yourselves and each other. Again, final score, Orioles 6, Rockies 1. Bye, everybody.